It's taking a while to load. Okay, we might.
Angry, Ozzy. Ozzy. Angry, Ozzy. Angry.
All right, look at this. Look, this is a whole weird thing. It's a thing.
It's a whole thing.
I'm talking, and there's no one in the chat.
There's no one. Oh, there's no one watching.
Yeah, fuck you all.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Peace among worlds.
This is just for anyone who watches it back later. You're cool. The people who were slack and didn't come on early in the
fuck
stream.
You.
Damn it.
Missing out on the mukbang. I've got chocolate.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, theoretically someone's there now. I don't know.
I miss my cat.
I'm sure Kitten will come out and everyone will be very excited to see the freakishly large cat.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
I'm eating chocolate.
Yeah. We've been in a whiskey bar.
Yeah.
We're having fun. We're just in the mood. Having a bit of fun. Hey Pat, how you doing?
Hey, we have two watchers now.
Yeah, we got one chatter.
One chatter.
Oh, someone's apparently watching us on Facebook. There you go. That's
People
okay.
still use Facebook?
I know, just old people like me.
That's so millennial and Gen X.
Yeah. It's
not like skibbity people like Gen Alphas.
They're fucking clutching. Facebook is clutching at straws. They're just like they're doing just the weirdest shit. HomefortheLDly use Facebook for the shop. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually a lot of people with businesses do find it useful for promotion.
The only reason I would use Facebook nowadays is for marketplace.
Yeah. You can use the skibbity toilet too. Nice. We all need the skibbity toilet from time to time.
I don't understand.
I don't even get people saying that's a weird meme. Of course it's weird. Memes are fucking weird. I'm old enough to, and you don't actually have to be very old to remember this, but when like Rage comics first appeared, and I remember I was pretty active on Reddit. I haven't been active on Reddit for 10 or 15 years, but I was pretty active on Reddit when they first came out, and people were sharing the fuck one. That was the first one. And I remember people commenting like, yeah, I know memes are weird, but I don't think this one's going to catch on. And it's like, dude, you have memes have to keep getting weirder.
And how?
Hey, it's Franklin's on Facebook. Well, you're not as old as me, buddy. Put it that way. Dude, you keep doing your ocean swims every morning. That's going to keep you young. Franklin's in Ireland and swims in the Irish Sea.
Damn.
I know, right?
Yeah, wow.
Franklin's basically my oldest YouTube friend because there was a collaboration thing. It was like a chain of response videos on a particular topic, and you had to like join in, and then someone joined you, and Franklin joined after mine. So yeah,
I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce the surname.
Because Franklin knows Irish, as in Guelga.
Hatha?
Franklin, how would you pronounce? Just phonetically write it out. How would you pronounce?
I'm gonna guess Hatha.
Which honestly feels like a good guess.
DH in Elvish is pronounced TH.
Yeah.
And Tolkien borrowed a lot of Gaelic and Welsh to make Elvish. He really did.
I know, Franklin, that was a really good one because we've stayed in, that was like 19 years ago. Yeah. And we've stayed in contact ever since. What are we both drinking? Well, we were in a whiskey bar. And we had a hella good cocktail each, and then we did a round the world tasting flight. There was a smoky Scotch.
Oh,
okay, so it's actually silent. So okay, help us out. Sort of type it phonetically how it would be, because I've occasionally decided to do Irish phrases and videos, and I always message Franklin saying, okay, give me the pronunciation, and he'll always record me a video because I'm useless at following instructions. So he'll record a video. Tell me how to do it. Owaya. Franklin Owaya. Are we close?
Owaya. Owaya.
Okay, so the H and the
DH is silent.
You've got to friggin' love languages when they use the same characters, but like, no, our rules are different. Okay.
And like superfluous letters.
Yeah, which is wicked awesome.
Like half the letters in your name are silent. It all the vowels.
We like
all vowels.
Like and it's kind of like the joke about imaginary numbers in mathematics.
Yeah.
So what?
They're not actually imaginary.
I know, but it's a term. Yeah.
So the only letters that aren't silent are vowels.
Yeah, it's a whole vowel name.
It's
Owaya.
A-O-A.
Owaya. Yeah, there you go.
I love it.
That's awesome.
Oh.
I mean, like, one of the big early things Franklin taught me was people do talk about Gaelic Irish, but the Scots language is, I think it's the Scots language is Gaelic, the culture is Gaelic, but the Irish word for the Irish language is Gaeilge.
Okay.
And it kind of looks like Gaelic, but with G's instead of any hard letters.
Yeah.
But it's pronounced Gaeilge. Yeah, Franklin's saying we're close enough. That is the condescending person talking to the foreigners. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Stop trying. It's fine.
Yeah.
You're mutilating my language.
Yeah.
Hello, Madam Butterfly.
And I am happy enough to be called the clueless foreigner.
Yeah, at
in this
point,
context.
Yeah, definitely. I just because Charlie was saying, Soph was asking what we're drinking. Should get that cocktail out of the fridge and a glass for us. It's Irish. That's right, Hughes. And it translates to from fire, which is pretty fucking awesome.
That's metal.
Franklin from fire.
I have a mouthful of chocolate.
I know you've got a bunch of chocolate. That's all good.
This is medicinal chocolate.
It is. Yeah. And you can either go into it or not go into it as much as you want. But there's a reason for medicinal chocolate tonight, is what we're saying. And it's fine.
Angry's heard.
Yeah. No, we were talking about it earlier, but yeah. Yeah, you all can guess. It's just like, no, it's one of those things, and
I showed you pictures.
Yes, and chocolate is medicine. It's good.
And whiskey.
Yeah, we had some real decent whiskey medicine earlier.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I don't think I finished saying we decided on a flight around the world. There was a smoky Scotch, which we picked out by the name on the shelf.
It was called Archivist.
Archivist, and they have animals on the labels of their whiskies. And we had a rye whiskey from the US, a Japanese whiskey, and an Australian whiskey, sort of technically from Tasmania, Warbs Harbour. They're actually on an island off the coast of Tasmania. And we went, that one, and get us a Japanese one, and that American one. They all ended up being cask strength, so they were all over. They range between like 55 and 62% ABV.
The weakest one was 55%.
Yeah, and they were all really good. And the thing, like with stuff of that proof, you take a little sip, and it just like lingers with you.
Yeah.
It was real good. Big fan of the Tasmanian distiller Warbs Harbour. Yeah. It's just their entry-level whiskey is $170. The one we had was $250 for a bottle.
This stuff put hair on your nipples.
Oh yeah, it's pretty wild. The Japanese one was great, like as a single malt aged in an ex-red wine barrel, and it was kind of like jam and berries.
Yeah,
it was incredible, the flavors.
The Japanese doing it again and again.
And the smoky one, like I was agreeing, oh no, we won't get smoky, and Abigail's going, I like smoky. Oh, okay, we're getting smoky. And damn, it was good. It was like sweet barbecue sauce. It was just like, damn.
I'm gonna find my cat. I'm gonna get some glasses, and then I'm gonna find my cat.
Okay, you can't see what I'm doing, but from my perspective, that was quite funny. Abigail just headed for some cupboards going, I'm going to find my cat. Okay,
He won't be in there.
maybe he's in the cupboard. I don't know.
He's too big for the
But
cupboard.
no, yeah, he's a big cat. We're getting glasses.
Okay, I'm gonna go find my cat.
Yeah, we'll find
I'm
the
gonna
cat.
get a torch.
Oh God, we actually need a torch to get the
Well,
cat.
he likes to sleep under the bed.
Yeah, that's fair.
He also could be behind the couch.
All right, so yeah, so we're gonna chill out here tonight. I don't know how long we'll go. Oh, actually, because Charlie's here, we've got the box. Should we wait? Maybe I'll wait for. We've only been on 10 minutes. Maybe I'll wait for a few more.
Under my bed.
It was under your bed?
Yeah, it was fine.
So
He was just asleep.
it's an effort of willpower to not go straight for the surprise box.
Home for the elderly.
He's here. So I definitely want.
You want more people?
Yeah, maybe more people to see what's in there.
Yeah, okay.
We give it half an hour or
just
something.
Wait. Yeah. It's only 10 past.
Yeah, we've only done 10 minutes, so it's no need to rush
Yeah.
anything.
Mm.
Yeah, Charlie says get a couple drinks in us first. Well, yeah, well.
If I drink another drink, I'm gonna be hungover tomorrow. I'm like not used to drinking.
Yeah,
this
no,
much.
and that's fair.
So
My suggestion, just for fun, would be to put a splash in your glass just to taste it. And if that's the case, I'm not going to drink all of it because my intention was to actually go home tonight.
I'll do whatever.
Yeah, but
I'm drinking to forget, but I don't want to get drunk.
No. We're all
it's
good.
Unpleasant.
Yeah, we're pretty excited. Make a mocktail. Well, okay, I'm not at home. I don't have all the ingredients.
A sort of tail. Instead of a mocktail, cocktail, sort of tail.
A sort of tail? Yeah.
I guess, I don't know, what would you call it? A light tail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think you can afford a sip of that one in the fridge because it's comparatively low alcohol.
Yeah, you were saying.
Because it's milk clarified, so it's actually had the whey from the milk added to it. And it's not super boozy. It's got like fruit juices in it as well.
Okay.
I actually made Mrs. Angry's lad a cocktail to take to a party. He's just like, I'm going to a party. Would you make me a drink to take? I said, yes, I'll do that.
Nice.
So I made a relatively simple sort of rum and fruit juice concoction, which was pretty yummy. And
I'm going to eat the Tony.
you're going to eat Tony.
The Tony.
And yeah, I made it for him today. And it's just like, it's like in a big squeezy drink bottle, like that people take to the gym. It's just, except he's got a rum cocktail in it. It was pretty good. A ducktail. Yeah, sure.
Ducktail. Ooh.
I know the reference. I didn't actually watch DuckTales very much, though, for whatever reason. Because it was around when my young'uns were young'uns. But I guess we didn't have a Disney Channel at that point. Might have been it. I don't know. We had Cartoon Network. This is like there were like 2 reasons I got Foxtel back in the day, because they had about 6 kids channels, and my kids were little, and they had the Daily Show and the Colbert Report.
I should download those.
Yeah. I originally got into them on YouTube. That was my first reason for being on YouTube.
Okay.
Was to watch clips of the Daily Show, because that was the easiest way to get them in Australia, and that was what I first did on YouTube. And then it was like,
okay,
look at these people, they're just making stuff. I can make stuff. And then we did.
He couldn't actually make stuff.
Well, I didn't say good stuff. I can make stuff.
I've seen you try to make stuff.
Yeah.
You make good cocktail stuff.
I do like. It's fun doing the cocktail videos.
Yeah.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers. There you go.
See, every time I hear Chippendale.
It's the strippers.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Chippendale was a reference to the Chippendale furniture. There's a did you not know that?
No.
There's a classic woodwork furniture called Chippendale, and original Chippendale furniture is worth a fortune.
Okay.
And Chip and Dale were named after that.
Okay.
And I'm guessing that's also where the name for the male strippers came from, because it was regarded as classy and wood. Yeah.
Mm.
Franklin, kind of yes and no. I actually still have the absolute original one, which my young'uns defaced at one point. They got bored and they drew all over it, and I kept it just because it was funny. I actually cleared out a bunch of it. But the simple fact, I am occasionally tempted, like I'll see masks, particularly around Halloween, and I will be tempted to go, oh, I could do characters with that. But yeah, almost for sentimentality, I actually have the 19-year-old original mask.
You've got to sanitize it before you put it back on.
Oh, it's really distorted. But yeah, it's a whole thing.
Are you sure it's the mask that's distorted?
Well, it was my head.
Or your head has distorted over time?
It was my head that distorted the mask, basically.
Okay.
It's kind of been flattened out a bit by being stretched around my head so many times. The fun fact, the elastic on those things eventually gives out, and even if it doesn't break, it just stops being elastic, and it's like it's just a piece of string.
You should have it framed.
Have it framed. I mean, I could.
Yeah, it wouldn't be hard.
Yeah. Do you want to get the thing out of the fridge?
Oh,
that's right. Your wrist is sore, and you just pushed yourself up and put all your weight on your wrist. Damn, that did not work out well.
Oh, yep.
Damn. Right. Well, it's now a pause for a moment of zen to.
I'm just gonna go off camera for a sec.
Yeah. Because it's like owie, owie, owie. Well, I'm gonna go off camera for a sec and grab the thing out of the fridge. And just go over here. Right. So, nice, clear, clarified cocktail. I have not had a proper taste of this, actually. I just made it yesterday. So I'm quite intrigued as to how this tastes. Yeah, I'm still trying to perfect the Malteser Falcon. Well, this might be the best version. Well, what can you make with the syrups? I mean, virtually anything that calls for sugar syrup in it. The dark one, they're both really good in old fashions because I have tested them. But the dark one in particular, because it's got sort of deeper flavors, makes an extremely good old fashioned with any sort of whiskey or rum or any spirit, really. Oh God, that's good. Okay.
I do have some beverages.
Oh God, there's actually. Well, yeah, I don't want to get shit faced. I'll just take it as it comes. We'll see.
The Hennessy is not mine, so
right.
It's out of bounds.
Oh, okay. It's got to be kept. Okay.
Well, it's not. I just don't own it.
That's fair.
A friend of mine leaves it here.
Yeah, that's okay. It's on the shelf for when they visit.
Yeah.
That's fine. But there's a fine selection. The patient will. Oh God, I remember that limited edition. That's from the place that was near the Bitters Lab.
Craft and Co.
And they're not there anymore.
Aren't they?
No, they closed up.
Wow.
And the classic Starwood twofold.
Okay. I'm I'm messing with the frame rate.
That's fair.
Okay, I'm done playing.
You've-
Okay,
you've
from now on, when I get up, I'm going to use my elbows.
used the words, yes. Mental note, don't put weight on your wrist.
So my doctor told me to have this compression bandage on. I mean, it helps a lot.
Yeah.
But it also serves as a reminder to not do some of the things that hurt my wrist.
Yeah.
Like that.
Putting all your weight on it.
Yeah. And like locking my door.
Yeah.
With a turning twisty motion because I'm
yeah.
constantly locking my front door and going, Yeah.
Home for the Elderly. Any recipe that says simple syrup, just replace simple syrup with one of the syrups I sent you. Which, look, okay, technically, no, they're not simple syrup because simple syrup's just sugar and water. That's why we call it simple syrup. It is. So that's the spiced apple.
I thought
sugar
you
syrups.
were being insulting to its intelligence.
Simple Jack.
Simple syrup.
Yeah, but the dark one is obviously made with brown sugar, and the lighter one was made with caster sugar. Actually, I think it was a blend of caster sugar and raw sugar. But yes, it's the somewhat time-consuming but worthwhile thing I do. Whereas, like, slice up an apple, cover it in sugar, and then you leave it for a day or so, and the sugar draws all the juice out of the thing and liquefies. And then I get a saucepan and I put all the cooking spices in it: cinnamon and nutmeg and star anise, cardamom, cloves. And toast them up a bit so all the flavors coming out. And then add the apples and sugar to that, and probably a little bit of water just to make sure it's all going to liquefy. And then you just let that simmer, and so all the flavors go through the thing, and then strain it out, and you've got this sugar syrup that kind of tastes like Christmas pud.
Remember that strawberry syrup I made?
Yeah.
Did you use that?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, you can do like what's the proper word? Is it hygroscopic? That sugar draws moisture to it.
I think that's the word. Yeah.
Yeah, and so if you put it over fruit, it draws all the juice out of the fruit and will liquefy. But you can even just put it on the peel, and it draws the oils out of the peel, which makes for a really pretty intense flavor, very zesty flavor. But it's pretty clever.
Science with it. Angry science.
I'm too sober for a bar. Yeah. You definitely want some food in your tummy before the old fashions. Yeah. Oh God, we were at the whiskey bar. The guys in there are just so good. And
oh my God, I requested. I gave the preamble that I wanted to forget someone. So I had a crush on someone and I want to forget them for like an hour. I want whiskey and sweet.
Yeah.
Something sweet and whiskey, and I want to forget someone for a bit.
Yeah.
And they delivered.
Yeah. And I said
it was amazing.
And I said whiskey and boozy. I said, you know, I like all the Norland's classic, whether it's an old fashioned or a Sazerac, De La Izard.
I've never had a citrusy drink where the citrus didn't overpower the whiskey, and it was so perfectly balanced. Those guys are amazeballs.
They're artists. They're just
truly
great. We were literally the first ones in the bar, Sarah.
It was great.
There was another half dozen people by the time we left.
Yeah.
It was interesting. They're keeping their front door locked now, and so we asked them because I assumed it was because dodgy people had been around, and they went, "Yeah, there's some dodgy people around."
Yeah.
So I thought we were too early at first.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, they're always open at this time.
Yeah.
And it's just they just keep the door locked because they've clearly had some run-ins with people.
Yeah, it started to get a bit rowdy around here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is a shame.
But just like because I was even saying, oh yeah, maybe even just old fashioned, and he goes, no, you want something like I'll make something like that. You know? And I didn't even ask what was in it because
Mm.
he is a little bit protective of his secrets,
Yeah.
which I love. It was such a good drink.
Mm.
Like Abigail's drink was like there's a bit more in it because it was like a fruity thing.
Yeah.
Mine was on, very classy square clear ice,
Cube.
cube, not square. Well, it's more like a rectangular prism, but
Okay.
anyway, it was a really nice bit of clear ice, and it was just there was clearly something herbal in it, and it was fucking good. And then we did our flight around the world,
Which was amazing.
which was awesome.
Yeah.
But it just started literally because we, look at that one. That's called the Archivist.
Yeah,
I like
that
the
looks
sound
cool.
of that.
I like the name of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's okay. We're going around the world. And I saw, like I've mentioned, there was one called Warbs Harbour, which is from an island off the coast of Tasmania.
So it's an island off the coast of an island.
Yeah.
Off the coast of an island.
Yeah, it is. It is a little island off the coast of a fairly little island off the coast of a much bigger island.
Yeah, which is sitting on top of an island floating in space.
Yes.
Because the Earth is kind of an island.
That's a fair way to put it. I know, it does look like we're in a library, doesn't it?
I mean, there's 2 bookshelves here. There's one, two here on the other side of the camera. Books everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do a tour. But...
We've done a tour before. But yeah, the fact that there's a bench grinder right there.
I know, and there's a power drill there.
Well, that's a bench drill.
A bench drill, that's the accurate term.
Yeah. Well, a drill press.
There's a 3D. So
3D printer.
So there's both books and industrial
Yeah,
stuff
but
all around us.
This top shelf, that's all book binding supplies. And my 3D printed book binding equipment up there.
Oh, if I'm remembering, John Pizzuto was the former Liberal leader opposition in Victoria who was going to go broke because he lost a defamation case against the TERF who was hanging out with Nazis.
Who? Posey Parker?
But it was a Victorian
okay.
MP who was at a Posey Parker thing
Yeah.
that the Nazis showed up and said, yeah, you guys are awesome. Hate. And it looked like he was going bankrupt. The Liberal Party have loaned him $1.5 million to pay for the legal fees. I don't even know how that works. I know, right? Yeah. I'll suffer. Apparently, the Nazis gate crashed it. It's just when you're at a turf giving a speech and some Nazis are saying, we support you, and you do not once say to the crowd, fuck these guys.
Yeah, you're at a Nazi rally.
Yeah, fuck them. The fact that turfs go hand in glove with Nazis.
Yeah. Oh God.
So for commercial, I don't even know how that works. Like, okay, politicians, you can argue it's a cushy job. They don't get paid that much. Where the fuck is he getting $1.5 million to pay them back?
Yeah. It's a load.
Yeah. Are they going? It's like they're never going to pursue it.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn it. Hey, Brian, how you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, happy weekend, Brian. That's a great way to come in. Hey, have you watched Act of Killing? Hey, happy weekend, by the way. Love it, mate. Love it. What is the Jakarta? Okay, yeah, that sounds bad, though, because Indonesia does not have a great recent history. Like the last 50 to 70 years have not been great. And God knows even the fucking Indonesian military is not as bad as the Dutch when the Dutch were colonizing it. But yeah, you had like Sukarno in the 60s and he was fucked. Then Suharto took over.
I don't know anything about.
I only know surface level stuff.
Yeah.
But it was a military.
All I know is Imelda Marcos loved shoes.
The Philippines, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was the Philippines. That wasn't even, there was Sukarno was the dictator maybe in the 50s and 60s. And then from the 70s and 80s, it was Suharto. And then it actually
became a democracy.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with the air quotes.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it was a military dictatorship for a fuck of a long time.
Do you know what I think?
Hmm?
I think it's time.
Oh yeah, open the box. Safa remembering the cheese platter. No, we haven't gone into the city. That would be
No.
going to the
I
cheese
think they
palace.
changed their brie recipe because the last time I was there it was
not
not as good.
Do you have a knife or something that we can open this
I
with?
do.
Box. Look at it. Mysterious
Do you want-
box of
Do
mystery.
you want it sharpened?
Well,
'Cause I have-
something that will. Oh no, something that will cut through without too much drama is all. It's just tape we're cutting through.
Because I can sharpen it razor sharp if you want.
Okay.
Like cutting hairs in half.
Okay, that's crazy person talk.
I have the technology. I also have some mail, but it's from the art place that I go to.
All right. I also do actually have some Toby mail.
Oh yeah.
I went to get this box, and I don't know why they did not tell me I had mail because they're usually really good about it.
Mm-hmm.
But there was quite a bit of stuff in my mailbox, and they didn't tell me. Okay.
Safa, you were gonna be here regardless.
Safa the box.
Let's be honest.
So Brian, it's about the mass killing of people suspected to be moderately socialist. Yeah, that legit sounds like a bad time, Brian. Is all I'm saying. Probably very
Do you
insightful.
need a hand? You make some room.
Woo! He sent me some movies.
Oh,
Pacific Rim. I fucking love that movie.
It's just giant robots punching monsters.
It's just like
It's like why?
exactly
How
what
could
they
you-
said they would do.
How could you go wrong with that?
We are making a movie where giant robots punch giant monsters.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Ooh, I don't know
I
this
don't
one.
know that one.
Kevin Costner, Gary Oldman, Tommy Lee Jones, Alice Eve, Gal Gadot. Criminal. Well, I'm going to have to watch that at some point. And ooh, another. He's always sending me stuff about people in jail.
Contraband.
He sent me a bunch of movies about people in jail. I don't know if there's a message. Contraband. That's got Marky Mark in it. Marky Mark and
Mark Wahlberg.
yeah, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Yep.
All right, so I've got a bunch of stuff to fucking drink in here. So, this Marionette. Archie Rose teamed up with Marionette, who make the liqueurs. Marionette had been aging their orange curacao in barrels. Then Archie Rose got those barrels and filled them with whiskey.
Okay.
And I have been hanging out.
What is that drink receptacle? Is that a space bag?
A blood bag.
A blood bag.
Yeah, see, I'm
Is
gonna.
that is that sent on the space shuttle for astronauts to drink?
I'm going to go home and hang this up and put it drip straight into my vein. No, this is because these won't come apart in the mail. I have these too. Okay, so I knew Charlie was sending me
astronauts send them. Have them as well.
This is the one we were trying hard to work out how to pronounce.
What is it?
It's a Scotch, Bunnahabeen.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
got a lot of consonants in there.
It's
I did look up online at one point how to pronounce it. Oh yeah, okay. Western Australian whiskey from Homeground Tiger Snake. They make nice whiskey. Okay. Holy shit, there is so much stuff in here. And because he got the Archie Rose pack with
nice.
3 things. So gin, soda, blackberry. Nice. Oh my god. Is that the thing you knew?
No.
I got a Luigi hat.
That's awesome. Oh, that's got to go straight to the pool room.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
All right.
Does it doesn't quite fit your
No, of course, my ridiculous
hats don't fit your head.
My
But
ridiculously
that is
huge head.
awesome.
I can do that maybe.
That's awesome. I can resize that somehow.
It does kind of fit.
Which is remarkable.
But the brim is kind of sticking to my forehead rather than going out like it's meant to.
That's amazing.
But I'm going to be Luigi for the rest of the night.
That's so good.
All right. There's still a shit ton of stuff in here.
I've been invited to go to an art exhibit.
Oh, nice. What's in here? Oh, is this what you knew?
No.
It's one of those games you put the water in, then you press the buttons and trying to get the rings on.
Yeah.
That's going to amuse me forever. Nice.
That's awesome.
I love randomness. A harmonica?
Oh no! What is that? A cheap harmonica?
No, it's a whistle.
Oh god.
No, it's this way. Okay, I like it. A whistle in the shape of a harmonica. There is something else in here. This is crazy. Oh, chocolate coins.
Nice.
Nice, more chocolate therapy. Safa, we had what was it? Vietnamese? A party popper. I won't do that.
Yeah,
in here.
because then I have to clean up the.
I'll do it in my room.
Bubbler.
And a bubble blower.
Bubble blower.
Won't do that. What else is here? Oh, well, a water pistol.
A cheap water pistol. Oh, I love it.
It's like you could just conceal this on your person.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like a little derringer.
Yeah, it's a derringer. Oh god, there's still more. Another party popper.
Another party popper.
Okay, I might save them for like next party night in my bar. I might fire them off.
That is awesome.
There is still a shit ton of stuff in here. Maybe this goes with something.
Yeah, it must.
Oh wait, there's another friggin' booze. God, so much booze in here. Oh, okay. Archie Rose Whiskey Gone Awry #2. I had Whiskey Gone Awry #1. So I'm quite keen to try that. Oh yeah, look, it's Minecraft.
It's
So
a
this-
creeper.
This sits in here.
Yep.
Gotta make some noise.
Yep.
So I can have a creeper sitting next to me.
Nice.
Nice. Oh my god, this is amazing. And what's okay. Some CDs there. Enzo with split ends with a symphony orchestra.
Okay.
And I'm an old school, I think. Oh, and he knows me, Edge of the 80s. Okay, what's on this 80s compilation? Oh, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, 2 Tribes. Cyndi Lauper, Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Midge Air. If I was Midge Air from Ultra. Sorry, that's referencing a series after the young ones called Filthy Rich and Cat Flap when they were trying to I don't know, cash in on Midge Ear. I think he actually pronounced
This is
it
my confused face.
Yeah, but they kept pronouncing his name Midge. Tears for Fears, Shout.
I remember that.
Style Council, Walls Come Tumbling Down. Howard Jones, What Is Love? This is more top 40 than anything, but there's some classy ones. Eurythmics, Would I Lie to You? Arcadia, Election Day Till Tuesday, Voices Carry. Matthew Walder, Break My Stride. Hooters, All You Zombies. They were like Christians.
Fair enough.
Pat Benatar, We Belong. Freaking Corey Hart, son. Jesus Christ, I am literally having flashbacks going through this list. Hello, Laura, by the way.
Oh, Laura.
Haven't seen you in a while. Dream Academy, Life in a Northern Town. Cars, Drive. Talking Heads, Road to Nowhere. Kate Bush, Running Up the Hill. Duran Duran, Wild Boys. Better video than a song. The song's not terrible, but the video was like super Mad Maxi. It's pretty cool. Oh, Bronski Beat, Small Town Boys. Uruguay. Oh, we've got an Australian on there. Urugliders, Heaven Must Be There. Thompson Twins, Dr. Doctor, Nina, 99 Luftballons. Thomas Dolby, Hyperactive. Reflex, The Politics of Dancing. Power Station. I had a soft spot for the Power Station. That was Robert Palmer and a couple guys from Duran Duran.
Okay.
Katrina and the Waves, Walking on Sunshine. Nick Kershaw, The Riddle. Paul Hardcastle, 19. Fine Young Cannibals, Johnny Come Home. Waterboys, Hold of the Moon. God damn it, I'm just having such flashbacks.
That's a good song.
That's mid-80s. Great stuff in there. Okay, is that? No, it's not everything. There is still more in the box.
Mm-hmm.
We Love Music. Steel Card. Oh, is this quizzes?
Trivia.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Perfect party night fodder.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Home for the Elderly. Power Station was named after the recording studio. I think you're right. My favorite story about the Power Station is just a project I don't know who started it, but I think it was probably the record label or the Duran Duran guys, and they got Robert Palmer to do it. And I love Some Like It Hot, and the video for it was really, but it was like surprisingly successful. There was a huge hit. They had a couple of huge hits, and they were like, "Yeah, we should tour now." And Robert Palmer, who was 20 years older than the Duran Duran guys, went, "Yeah, fuck no." And the Duran Duran guys are going, "But we're really popular. We should tour." And he goes, "You guys can do whatever the fuck you want." So they got someone else to be the front man for the tour, because Robert Palmer, who's in his 50s at that point, he's just like, "Fuck that. I toured for 20 years. Bullshit am I doing that again?" I have such a soft spot for Robert Palmer.
Didn't he like wear a suit every day?
Yeah.
And then like for his birthday, wear his birthday suit or something?
I've never heard that story, but I immediately declare it to be true.
Yeah.
I really liked his song Johnny and Mary.
Okay.
It's really good. Placebo did a cover of it, which was quite good actually. But anyway, but then he had the really big hit "Addicted to Love," where the clip was the women who were all dressed the same and had the identical makeup, and people said, "That's really sexist and exploitative." His follow-up had 20 women.
Yes.
And he's just like, "Was I? I don't know."
Yeah.
So I've always kind of had a soft spot for Robert Palmer. Like, I genuinely like a lot of his music. Yes, and Looking for Clues was probably a bigger hit than Johnny and Mary, but I just really like Johnny and Mary.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, if it
I was a bit young.
Yeah, it was early 80s. Oh god, possibly even late 70s. I mean, I just remember it from Countdown, so maybe it was 70s. So yeah, Laura, you're getting warm weather. We are in the dead of fucking winter
it's fucking
here.
cold here.
Mind you, today was positively balmy.
Yeah,
by the middle of the day, like 15.
Yeah.
You know.
That's probably what they're getting over there, and they're saying it's warm.
Yeah, it's all relative.
Do you need a hand with that?
Only in as much as I've proved to be completely incapable of opening it. Does that mean I need a hand?
Yeah, it seems to be angry proof.
I've made no headway.
You've been picking at it for like 10 minutes. Surely there's more.
Holy shit, 25 in your living room. That is friggin' warm.
That's nice weather.
That is friggin' warm.
That's like t-shirt weather.
It's t-shirt weather.
T-shirt. Surely there's more things in the box.
There was a lot. No, that's everything. Wow, that's Charlie. Okay, you've put me to shame. Like last one, I sent him some syrups and some of this. I'm definitely going to have to up my game. Long loose dress weather. That sounds like a euphemism, Laura. But anyway.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? My favorite bit at the end of that is if Morgan Freeman could have just fucking kept cool, nothing would have happened.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
for real.
Just keep cool. It was the head of someone he liked who had just told him she was pregnant, and he's opened the box and her fucking head's in it.
I mean,
so it's a bit rich for me to say he should have kept cool.
But he wasn't stupid emotionally.
No, but his reaction was like, motherfucker. And so then Brad Pitt's, what's in the box? And he just keeps saying, throw your gun away. Throw your gun away.
Yeah.
You don't want to do it.
Had some professionalism for an aged cop as old as him. Like he's been working for as long as
he was just about to retire.
Do you want me to open this one as well?
No. We'll just open one of them.
Okay.
So there are 2 packets of cards.
Yes.
Okay. So it's trivia, and I'm not even going to show Dr. Abigail.
Ooh!
Dr. Abigail is part of the guessing. Okay. So, what 2014 song by rapper Nicki Minaj features Drake, Lil Wayne, and Chris Bowen? Plus, you actually multiple choice. Pat was here, Safra. I don't know where he is now.
Yeah, you got a call.
So the Nicki Minaj song There's multiple choice. Is it Anaconda, Only, or Bang Bang?
Anaconda. I'm guessing.
What was the line from that Anaconda song? My
Anaconda don't want
none or
till
something?
I've got big
buns.
Oh, that was a different.
It was something
song.
about large penises and bottoms.
Yeah, that was the big bum song or something. My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
Yeah, so it was all about.
I like big butts and I cannot.
It was a sequel to Big Butts. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was saying guys with big dicks want big butts. I don't know. Oh yeah, no. Oh gosh. Okay.
I've got to make some room.
All right.
On my really.
Let's go in.
Oh, that'll give me an excuse to have a bit of a break.
If you want to, yeah.
Because a
pacing. That's the link. No, apparently, if I'm guessing when it's bolded, that's the answer. It's a song called Only, which I don't know shit about Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, same.
Oh no, this is
apparently she has a wet vagina.
Wet ass pussy.
Yeah.
Or if you pronounce it differently, wet ass pussy. And what's going on there?
I believe that's called bussy.
Bussy, yes. So, now, Lord, I'm slightly more familiar with. Lord's 2013 album, Pure Heroin, was recorded in what country? I don't think I should even need to do the multiple choice if anyone knows Lord.
Not a lot.
Yeah, Laura, it does.
Hey, Charlie's here.
Charlie's here.
Lord is from New Zealand?
Yes, Lord is New Zealand. Yes.
That's the only thing I know about.
She was like,
she used to be Randy from South Park.
Yeah, she did like she was only like 16 or 17 when she did the first album.
Okay.
She's one that has maturity, but yeah, that was 10 years ago. So
yeah, okay.
You're not the young one anymore. Okay, we love music. Oh, true or false?
True.
Yes. Okay. Joe Jonas, Jack Lawless, Cole Whittle, and Jinju Lee are members of the group Mumford and Sons.
I don't know. I like the band. I like their music, but I have no idea who's in it.
Right, doesn't it?
The short answer is not those people.
Okay.
That was a false.
Sure. I would have been convinced either way.
No, I just
just clarified. It's not so clarified. You shook it up, you know. But
oh yes, no. If you shake it up, it doesn't look clarified anymore.
yeah.
But it should still taste
cloudy clarified cocktail. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you put that in a shaker with ice and give it a good shake, pour it in a glass, you'll get a decent head of foam on it. It'll look pretty good.
I'm going to take this opportunity to have a mental health
break. Yeah, do it. Mental health
and
time.
just like not people for a bit.
Yeah.
I might go hug my cat.
Yeah, go find your cat. So, Laura, I'm going to give you stage. You wanted to come on and say something.
Yeah. Sorry I haven't been around for a while. I've had
That's okay.
a lot of ups and downs. I've had financial problems where I've had none for 2 months.
Yeah. Those are the big financial problems when you have none.
Yeah. But other than that, this month has been incredibly good.
Oh, good.
Because so a year ago, if you remember, I went to Japan.
Yeah.
And when if you remember, I do karate, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we had our Japanese sensei come and did the seminar, and then 2 days later I was going to Japan. Well, he came again this year.
Okay.
So early this month, and it was fantastic because last year I was only yellow belt, and I had no idea what the hell I was doing. I was like way out of my depth, you know. Whereas this year I've got a year's worth of experience. I'm better at it, and so so that was got a lot more out of it. So that was wonderful.
Oh, nice.
And then last weekend's was the best model railway show of the year, so that was fantastic.
Okay.
And then last night I went to my first gig in 30 something years. I went and saw Sophie B. Hawkins live in Manchester.
Oh,
Damn.
nice.
And she locked eyes on me many times. She referred to me, as well as like, you might not know that, well, you will. And she's like, because she obviously could see I knew all the songs.
Ah, nice.
So, but not only that, she loves the fans. And it's like a small, intimate kind of thing, as in, it was like a stage. It was probably maybe 10 meters wide.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't very big.
Yeah.
And so
Elegant, can you name 3 Sophie B. Hawkins songs?
Can I? Who?
No, I know you
What?
can. You said you knew all of them.
Yes.
Was she Damn, I Wish I Was Your Lover?
Yes.
Yes, that's one.
Ah, I remembered her big song. Yes.
Well, that wasn't her biggest song,
What was her biggest song?
It was.
was it?
I thought it was her biggest song.
Yeah.
What did you think it was, Charlie?
There was Right Beside You. I know she did that one. Right beside you. But the other one, As I Lay Me Down to Sleep. Yeah, that was the biggest one, I thought.
I'm not a Sophie B. Hawkins expert.
Down
Literally, the only one I remember is Damn, I Wish I Was Your Lover.
So
I used to think the words were "fuck you till the daylight comes." Make sure you were smiling and warm.
that's rock.
No, it's rock. I know
Rock.
that. Yeah. But yeah, good concert. That would have been awesome to see.
It was honestly, the last live performance I've been to, other than one with my friend, was on the stage. I was going to support.
Yeah.
Was in 1993, which was Jean Michel at Main Road. Main Road hasn't existed for 25 years. So, it used to be a football stadium. They demolished it and they built a new one in the city.
Right, I'm just getting some water.
As I lay me down to sleep, yes I pray. What's her other big hits? More than
Sorry?
3, I'm sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, she had a problem with record companies because they basically screwed her over.
That's the industry.
Yeah, that's like every Right.
So she was working with Columbia Records, and she wrote this song called "Lose Your Way."
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's played with the banjo. And
Okay.
they said, "We like the song, but we think it'd be better done with the guitar." And she said, "But it's done with the banjo." And they said, "Well, we want it done with a guitar." And she said, "No." And
They said go.
and well, they basically, it took a long time for the album to come out, and it had no publicity. So basically, they screwed her over. She nearly lost her career from it, and after that, she went independent effectively.
Record companies
Well,
are assholes.
here's the thing. After she did, what's that album called? After she did Whaler in 1994, I never heard from her again.
That's what I mean. This is it.
That was it.
Her third album was the one, where she just sort of disappeared. Anyway, so you know what a DDoS attack is, right?
Sorry,
What
what
are
was
you
that?
hoping?
A DDoS.
Denial of
DDoS
service.
Service attack.
Yeah,
So
right.
for the people watching who don't know what I'm talking about, so we've had it a lot in the UK recently. Marks and Spencers,
Yeah, all the retail outlets were getting major attacks. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically what will happen is some hacker arsehole will get like a million bots to go into the website and basically overcrowd it, and then it just crawls because and no one can use it.
Yeah.
So first you had Columbia Records that screwed her over because of one song, which is a really popular song among the fans. And also it ended up on the Dawson's Creek like music album.
Okay.
And then and then Sony owned her stuff effectively, owned her tapes, and she had to fight to get them back. Yeah. And me and 80,000 other Sophie B. Hawkins fans wrote an email every single day for 8 months. Because Sony owned Columbia Pictures. So for 8 months, for the first 3 weeks, they couldn't use email because the equivalent, a fan equivalent, a real people equivalent of a DOS attack. Service attack, because they had to buy a bigger server space, and this is 1999 time when the internet was like just about becoming for normal human beings as opposed to nerdy people, so they had to buy bigger email server space because of fans. I told her that last night. I was one of the Cracker Army. And she's like, wow, really? And she's like, give me 5 kind of thing,
Awesome.
But yeah, I mean, I got a hug from her.
Nice.
So, I mean, I've recorded loads of it on my phone. I'm just going to share my screen with you.
Well, Charlie, I've got to try the marionette.
Laura, you can't have any audio. You know that, right?
There's no audio, don't worry. It's just a picture.
I'm just looking out for angry here.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I was also saying, Charlie, I have to try the marionette orange curacao whiskey cast.
Oh, that's the Archie Rose. And you've got to try that can of raspberry. Don't go give them a blackberry. Don't give that away. That is fucking delicious.
I know. Well, I'll definitely keep it. That's for me
pop
then.
it in the fridge. Yeah.
I'm sharing my screen, Angry.
Oh, yep. Sorry, give me a second.
Drinks, there we go. Laura. Drinks.
Ooh, nice.
So this is my camera down on my chest, and she's got the microphone in my face, and I'm singing her song back to her, and she's singing with us. With me.
Nice.
And I'm like, I was so giddy, I nearly burst into tears after, when she moved away.
She looks exactly
and
the same.
There's a selfie. I got a selfie with her as well.
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice.
Yeah, that's a really nice photo. Hey, you look great, Laura.
That is a really nice pic.
And I mean, I forgot to tell her I was in the Cracker Army until after, and I went back and because
did the Cracker Army?
And she knows my name.
Oh, awesome! That is awesome.
Yeah.
Great pics. Those are really good.
So yeah, I'm like really giddy and high from all this.
I absolutely understand. That is
She's my favorite musician.
Yeah, that is the appropriate response, being giddy and hype after that. That's really cool. I like that.
Yeah, I use the tagline "buzzingly happy" because I am buzzing.
Because you are currently buzzingly happy, yeah.
Which is a Manchester phrase.
Where did you put your leather?
Okay. Oh man, this is really orangey, isn't it, Charlie?
It sure is. Yeah, man.
It's a whiskey that was aged in barrels that had previously been used to age some orange curacao. So an orange liqueur. It's so nice.
Yeah. No, it's literally a party in a box. I wasn't intending you to open it at Dr. Abigail's house, but I'm glad you're there. It seems like you're having a nice time. But the pop stuff like that, I thought you were going to be home so you can let them off in your own room.
Yeah, no. Definitely, I'll be saving most.
Because you've got hardwood floors and Dr. Abigail has carpet, and that's going to be a bitch to clean up.
No, she's got hardwood floors here too.
Okay, well, you just get a little dustpan and broom and just put them up.
It's concrete with hardwood.
Paneling on top of it.
No, it's linoleum.
Is it actually linoleum?
Fake hardwood.
It's really convincing.
I know. It's super
very
good.
convincing.
It's
Really
super
convincing hardwood. Yeah.
linoleum.
Linoleum with hardwood print on it.
Yeah.
Very convincing.
Okay. I'm gonna do a thing.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Abigail wanted to just quiz us with movie. You know what you were doing last week with saying a couple of actors and have to guess what movie it
Oh,
is.
right. Yeah. It's Laura
I'm
can
gonna
play
do
too.
it so that you can enjoy this because
Or
you did it.
or do 90s music. I'm really good at that game too.
Well, I'm gonna do it with movies and name the actors.
All right.
Just before you do, I want to say
I-
hi, Abigail.
Hello. I need my reading glasses. So.
Oh, okay, you gotta go and get
Go
going.
get them. Kitten didn't come out from under the bed.
No, we didn't get any kitten joining us on the stream.
Yeah, I know. I'm very sad about that. He's because of all the noise. He's very timid.
That's fair.
He might come out because he'll want food eventually.
Yeah. Safi, you
Because he is a
hate
big
wooden
cat.
floorboards. We have wooden
I
floorboards.
don't
in my
like
house.
wooden.
Wave
I
to the
don't
world,
like
Minnie.
Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
world.
What was happening just then?
Minnie was waving in the corner. Waving, Minnie.
Hi,
Okay.
Minnie.
Okay, movie number 1.
Okay.
We're gonna start with. Oh, come on.
So
Sorry.
let me just get this clear. You're naming the actors, and then we're
I'm
going to
naming
guess.
the actors.
And we have to guess the movie.
So IMDb on a phone sucks balls.
It does a bit.
Yes.
They have an app. But you
Yeah.
do it
I have an
yourself.
app. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cast.
So the game law is she'll read out actors' names, and then eventually you'll know what movie it is by the list of cast. You know.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the top 6 actors, but I'm gonna start with the most obscure.
Yeah. We have to work up to the best known ones. Yeah.
Michael Irby.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Probably a that guy. Probably if we saw him, it'd be
Yeah.
a that guy.
Leslie Bibb.
Still don't know who that is.
No googling.
I'm not googling.
No,
Oh,
I think it
there's
was being pointed at Laura.
No, well, I saw.
You both
I
look like
saw
you're
Charlie.
doing something.
Charlie typing something.
No.
Maybe.
I wonder
Okay.
who Leslie Bibb was.
That's fair to know who it is.
Bruce McGill.
Oh, I love him.
Definitely a that guy.
I vaguely know who Bruce McGill is, but I can't place him.
Now I know this guy.
All right.
The next guy.
Yeah.
Colm Meaney.
Okay, Cole Meany, Irish actor. Yeah.
He was in
was-
Star Trek.
He was in Star Trek.
from start to fucking
Yeah.
finish.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yep.
Engineer.
Okay, I think I've got it.
With
Chief.
Chief, transporter chief.
The
Okay,
next
yeah.
thing you're going to give starts with his surname starts with a C,
No,
or rather, the person at the top starts with a C.
nope,
Oh, okay.
nope,
Okay.
no.
What about
What's
the
who you were
actor,
thinking
the
of?
famous actor start with a G? His surname?
No,
All right.
no. Just guess the movie, please.
Cole Meany is the first one that means anything to me.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Like the Commitments or something.
So
Yeah.
we're guessing a movie, not the actors.
I was thinking an Englishman that went up a hill and came down a mountain.
No.
Hugh Grant.
I
were you-
was thinking of I forgot the name of it now. It's oh wait a minute. No, it is that one. I was thinking of Con Air.
Con Air.
On air,
Yeah, Cole Meany is in Con Air.
is he?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
who's
cool.
He's really
Bruce McGill.
good in Con Air.
Oh no, it's not Con Air.
No, and mine was the Commitments.
Oh,
so-
okay. Nope.
Okay,
nope.
next actor.
Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler.
I don't even know that name.
Ah, Gerard
He's
Butler. and
one of my
Cole-
favorite actors.
Gerard Butler and Cole Meany. Fuck, I feel like I should know that, and I don't.
Not green
Oh,
card.
Sorry?
What?
Not green card.
Not green card.
No.
And
Okay.
I've got one name left.
Only one name left. Okay, let's go.
Do you want the name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. I'm fucking struggling. I should know. Jamie Foxx and Gerard Butler. And Cole Meany.
No.
It's really embarrassing that I don't know what this is.
I've even stumped Charlie.
Yeah.
You ready for it?
Yeah, just tell us.
Rob Butler and Colin Meaney.
Put us out of our misery. I don't
Hard
know.
one. Yeah. No.
Law-abiding citizen.
Oh. Okay. I am familiar with that movie, but I was never going to guess it.
It's one of my favorite movies.
Was never going to guess it.
It's
I might
well,
see it
that's
once.
that's the poster.
Yeah.
The poster is Gerard Butler and Jamie Foxx.
Yep. That's one I feel like I should have got, but I was not even close to getting it.
Yep.
Oh, my brain was thinking Gerard Depardieu. Fucking Gerard.
Oh,
Okay,
you're a bit of a dipper.
I was about to say that was Depardieu. That's the
Big difference between those two.
response
Yeah.
at that point.
Yep.
That's what the fuck, Charlie?
Yeah.
What
Okay.
Yeah, there's a big difference there, including the fact one of them is French.
was that? Yeah, there are a number of differences.
Yeah.
Okay, Charlie's back. We'll start with the next
Gerard
one.
Okay.
Butler didn't do a movie about an underage woman falling in love with him.
Which again, just put him in jail.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this isn't America. You can't just seize people and put them in jail.
It was an American movie. It was my
No,
father.
sorry. I'm making a joke of like
Oh,
Donald
right,
Trump
yeah,
and
yeah.
sending people to El Salvador without any due process.
Yes. It seems to be the case in America at the moment, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good.
Okay, so hang on.
All right, got another movie.
Oh, you got another one?
Get the top actors.
Oh, for fuck's sake, hang on. I should install the app. I really should.
Yeah.
Because this is shit. It's starting to shit me.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to send you. Because, Charlie, you stumped me with what I need to send back. But stuff you can't get. My aged Ned whiskey, my aged rye whiskey.
Oh, the Ned whiskey. I forgot all about that.
I need to decant that. Like, if I was
Yeah.
at home tonight, I'd probably be decanting it. But so in the next week, the rye whiskey that, like, I aged from New Make Spirit, and the brandy liqueur that I'm aging in the barrel. All stuff that you can't buy.
Okay, first name.
Okay, here we go. First name.
Mark Addy.
Oh, that sounds vaguely familiar. Like I should know.
He's
who
that
is.
guy.
Is it? Okay. Where'd I put my phone, for fuck's sake? It's under all the mountain of stuff that was in the box. I want to just look up what the actors look like.
Yep.
So
Is that allowed? Is that allowed?
Just to see, just an image search.
Some people don't go by names. I would have to go by faces.
Yeah.
Like I would have to do that.
So only an image search,
Yeah.
not a.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, English guy. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The full
Yeah.
Monty.
Okay. I know who he is. So I'm going to jump in and say full Monty.
No.
No. Okay. That was the first thing I saw him in. I think
Oh, okay.
full Monty. But anyway.
Okay. The next name. Alan Tudyk.
Oh, okay. I know him.
Yeah, everyone knows him.
And there's a big question:
Knight's
is he
Tale.
on camera or is he doing voice stuff?
I'm not going to say that.
I know. No,
Because it could be either.
It could be either.
Is it Knight's Tale?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's Knight's Tale.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
He's the guy who
Oh,
does the poetry. Yeah.
Paul Bettany,
Yeah,
Sharon
yeah.
Sussman,
Honestly, if you
Rufus
got
Sewell, and
if you
Heath
got to
Ledger.
Paul Bettany, I probably would have got
Yeah.
Knight's Tale.
Yeah. For real, yeah.
Because it is funny with Alan Tudyk. It's like, is he on screen or is he doing voice?
Mhm.
Yeah, because he does so much voice work.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
Have you ever seen the fun stuff where he talks about having
Hearing it,
arguments
hearing
with Anthony Daniels, who's C-3PO? Because
No.
Anthony Daniels had to wear the suit on set, which fucking sucked. Alan Tudyk, because he was a CG thing, and so he was wearing mocap
Oh yeah, okay.
and a thing above his head to show how tall the bot was.
Yep.
And so the joke was that Anthony Daniels said, "Fuck you. It's too easy that you're doing that." And you can find a whole bunch of videos online with their fake beef. And Alan Tudyk just go, "Yeah, we just started." It literally started like one day on set. He's like, "Fuck you. That's so easy what you're doing." And my favorite one was one where he's being interviewed and he's going like, they hadn't seen the final movie and they're going to a preview to see the final movie, and Anthony Daniels says, "I'll give you notes so you'll be better next time." And then they watched the movie. This was Rogue One, and they watched it, and he caught up with him after and said, "What did you think?" And he goes, "Oh, get fucked." Basically, because he was so good in the movie.
Yep.
He just went, "Oh, fuck off."
Nice.
So they've had a fake beef since Rogue One.
Oh, that's so good.
It was pretty funny.
Okay. Now, okay. So
The next movie. All right.
next movie. Just give me 1 sec, cause I'm on Chrome. Sorry,
That's good.
Firefox, because it's not
Yeah.
Chrome. Okay. It's gonna be a list of people you do not know
Oh, that's fair.
up until the
But
top 3.
if I see the pictures, I might.
Sorry.
I-
I have autism. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough. So I'm gonna pick some of the like really far down people because
Okay.
So we got let's see. Ian Mercer.
That is a familiar name.
Ian Mercer.
Okay, right. No, it's not doing a lot for me. I see pictures of who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next name.
Billy Boyd.
Oh, okay. So Billy Boyd, who we mainly know from Lord of the Rings.
As a hobbit.
Yeah. What did Billy Boyd do with that? That sounds like a very English movie at this point. I don't know. I don't. It just sounds like a very English movie right now. No one's guessing.
Any
anything?
guesses?
No.
Sorry?
No.
No.
No. Okay, I'll keep going.
Yeah.
We got okay, we'll go up a bit. God, I don't know half these people.
No.
And the other half I don't know either. Richard McCabe.
Oh. Richard McCabe. Oh God! Even seeing pictures of him, I don't know who it is.
Mm-hmm. And this is like top of the list.
It's like generic middle-aged guy.
Yep.
Okay.
So no guesses
No
yet?
guesses. No.
We're writing things down, are we?
No, just look at faces.
James Darcy.
I've got
Darcy?
notepad
Awesome.
where I'm writing out the names of all the people that you're listing out.
Okay, yeah, I vaguely
James
recognize that
Darcy.
guy, but it's not
Darcy.
Darcy.
James Darcy.
Yeah, I vaguely know that guy when I see his picture, but it's not
Yeah.
helping me. I am blank AF on this
Yeah,
one.
okay. Blanking
Don't know.
still.
I
Yeah.
think you
Really?
stopped.
I'm
See,
stumped.
I would have gotten it at this.
Okay.
Based on, yeah. So the next name and second, this is the penultimate name,
Penultimate name.
Paul Bettany.
Oh, we're
Repeating
I don't
a
even need to
Bettany.
type that in. Paul Bettany.
Paul
Yeah, it's
Bettany.
not Night Star. We just guessed that one. What else is
It's the Da Vinci Code.
It is not.
It is not the
Is
Da
it
Vinci
one
Code.
of,
Nope.
is it one of the Iron Man movies?
No.
One Division or
Oh, of
something?
course, Paul Bettany was the computer voice.
He was Jarvis.
Yeah.
It's not Iron Man.
Damn. Okay.
Mm.
No. I think we need.
No. Well, Charlie's
Charlie's thinking
really
hard.
the
I'm in
gears are
deep
going.
thought here. I'm trying to think where I've seen him before.
Harry says Mario Brothers.
That was the tennis
Harry is
one.
wrong.
Harry's wrong. And
He was
hello,
in a
Harry. By the way.
I see. I would definitely have gotten it by now, but
Oh well.
yeah.
He was in a tennis movie.
Wimbledon, and it's not that.
Not that?
Okay. Fun fact: I started typing in Paul Bettany just out of habit, but I knew he was. I stopped at Paul. It's auto completed to Pauline Hanson. That's pretty unpleasant.
Shall I say the last name?
Yeah, I'm stumped.
Charlie?
Yeah, I'm completely stumped on
The
this
only
one.
thing I can think of, and it's the only thing I can think of, is Da Vinci Code. But
Okay.
No, I've already said
The
that.
last name,
I
Russell
didn't even
Crowe.
think of that.
Russell Crowe.
Russell
Beautiful
Crowe.
mind. It was a beautiful mind.
No, it's not a
Oh.
beautiful mind. But good guess, because they're both in that as well.
Damn.
Good guess. Not that.
No.
I'm friggin' stumped.
This is
Paul
one of
Bettany and Russell Crowe.
This is one of my favorite movies of all
Play it
time.
if you want. I'm not yelling them across the house.
This is hands down one of my favorite movies.
Oh God. I'm
No.
struggling.
I'm stuck on this
Really?
one too.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm probably going to kick myself when you say it.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it.
Yeah, say it.
Master and Commander, Far Side of the Moon.
Oh, the movie that
very good
inexplicably
movie.
sequel because it
Yeah.
was such a movie.
Yeah. No, it's like the most historically accurate naval movie of all time. The book's written by Patrick O'Brien.
Yeah, and there's
The whole
Really?
thing.
Did the captain really pretend to be a doctor in the real life?
In the novels, yes. Yeah.
That
But it
bit
was-
blew my fucking mind, eh? Yeah.
But the ship was a Yankee ship. They were Americans, not French.
yeah.
And they changed it to French because of the American market. They thought they
Didn't
didn't
want
want
the Americans to be bad guys.
Yeah, because they thought Americans were too stupid
Would
to
react negatively.
Yeah,
to,
like- yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
I'm
I am kicking myself
Yeah.
somewhat for not
Yeah.
getting that.
Before you go to the next one, something for Abigail. So you remember I had a problem with getting my 3D printer working?
vaguely.
Problem solved. I fixed
What,
it.
what was the
So-
problem?
The problem I had is that it's a resin printer. So when it was going up, it was like suction effect, and it was basically pulling the thing off on a corner most of the time. So I did the same as everybody does, which is look on the internet, and they suggested spraying like a WD-40 type stuff on the FEP at the bottom so it wouldn't stick. So I made two changes. I increased the length.
What
The
is
exposure
that?
length for the first 6 layers so it'd be stick to the bed more.
Yeah.
And change the and put this spray on, and it just seems to work all the time. I've had out of at least a dozen prints, I've had 2 partial failures.
Cool.
Yeah, that's
See,
good.
I would drill holes in the plate.
Well, no, I need the plate to hold stuff.
Yeah, but with the holes in it, then it wouldn't get suction.
But yeah, so I'm producing like seats.
Oh,
and
cool. Awesome. I'm glad you fixed it. I am just trolling you.
We've been throwing out so many Simpsons references tonight.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do another movie.
This
What
week,
was that?
Simpson references this whole week. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was
Mine
that
was
you
the
were
best.
just drinking that you were
Mine
really
was
getting into, Charlie?
absolutely the best.
Oh, that was me finishing off the
Oh
clarified.
yeah, that's like I think I've hit a new pinnacle. Yeah, that's like the best clarified cocktail I've ever made. And I've made dozens and dozens of them, and that fucking kicks ass.
I need 2 bags of that next time. My God. Oh,
All right. No, I'm going to keep making it because it's so good. I've got more. Yeah.
I need to access my piece.
All right. Dr. Abigail's going off to the PZ. There we go.
Funnily enough, last night I had a couple of cocktails. After the gig, I was chatting with someone there, and we went and that. You know, she just was going to the city, going to a hotel, and said, "Hey, do you want to get a drink?" So we just shared. We had a couple of drinks, 2 rounds, and I had 2 cocktails, but they were good pina coladas.
Nice. And that's I think pina colada gets a bad name because so many venues do shit pina coladas, but a good pina colada fucking kicks ass.
Yeah, this one was.
Last time Dr. Abigail was at my place for a stream, both Dr. Abigail and Mrs. Angry go, "Yep, make us pina coladas." So I went and made up some cream of coconut to make, and I was just making pina coladas all night. I had one, and Dr. Abigail and Mrs. Angry, I think, had like 3 each. A good pina colada is a fucking great drink.
I was
That was a fun night.
The band leader, the band I'm in.
Yeah.
His wife for Christmas makes pina coladas.
Yeah.
And it's so bad.
Oof.
It's so bad. And then I've got You're the Gold Standard.
Yeah.
And they were just
Oof.
low tier, not even mid. They were just.
No, I think pina colada's got a bad name from that 70s song, "Do You Like Pina Coladas?" And then every bar was making pina coladas, and their pina coladas were shit.
Yeah.
And so it seems like a shit drink, but you get someone who makes you a good pina colada, and it is a friggin' awesome drink.
Yeah.
Also,
what makes the difference for me is cream of coconut.
It's the cream of coconut. So
and coconut milk just it's the frothiness. It loses the frothiness, and that makes it just taste like just too plain.
Yeah. So cream of coconut is basically coconut milk mixed with sugar. It's that simple. And that's a core ingredient of a pina colada. If you don't use real coconut milk, it's at best going to be mid. I just want to throw out to Harry, if he's still there, saying loves the hats. You missed. Charlie sent me, Home for the Elderly sent me a box of stuff, which I opened earlier. There was booze and games, but there was also the hat. And I put on the Luigi hat. He's got the Mario hat on his side.
Woo! So seeing it's Friday, I thought I'd do a quick CD run through.
Oh, yes. Is this CDs? You got this?
Friday is what I do. Another 100% hits to complete the collection. This is from
another 100% hits. Nice.
Yep. Okay. The My Girl soundtrack, which is really nice.
Oh,
I haven't seen that movie.
No, it's depressing, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jay Hottest 100.
Maybe I should watch it then.
Oh, that is an old one.
I think I have that.
Yeah, I had it at one point.
Yeah.
From
Don't know if I still have it.
1994.
Yeah, I bought that.
That's normally a good collection of songs.
Yeah.
Like they're
that
running.
was when they hit their peak.
Yeah, they're running.
With Closer by 9 Inch Nails. It opens with Closer.
Yeah, with Closer.
That's great.
They're running.
Before you start, I've got a question.
Sorry.
Before you start, I've got a question. So, in 1994, basically everything was like techno-ish, stuff. So it was like, 2 Unlimited and stuff like that. Was it the same in Australia, or did you have real bands?
No.
Well, that's like the number one was 9 Inch Nails, Closer.
Yeah, our like our music scene was indie and
Yeah,
like-
number 2 was Tomorrow by Silverchair.
yeah.
They were all 16 at the
That
time.
was, no, our music scene was amazeballs.
And then we got Coma by Max Sharam. Oh, Dead Eyes Open by Severed Heads.
Yes.
Did you Love Me by Nick Cave. Laid by James, because she always comes when she's on top.
Yeah.
The neighbors complain about the noise from above.
Yeah.
Green Day, Longview.
Yeah.
Losing
Day.
That was
It's a
okay.
kick-ass album, eh? I mean, I'm not even halfway through one, but I think I'm enough to say.
I was just going to say they're running a hottest Australian 100 of all time at the moment. And I went on and did it, and they have hundreds as a suggestion, but obviously there are thousands. I didn't bother to put anything in, but I went through, and they let you shortlist stuff. I managed to do of their hundreds a short list of about 40, and then it was like, okay, bring it down to 10, because I did get the stage where that's definitely in the 10. And by the end of it, I had 8 spots filled, and I had 30 in the short list. And then I finalized it and went, that's old people music. It was all like 70s, 90s.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's okay. That's okay. That's who I am. And I just remember, I hope it's dominated by stuff from the last 10 years, because fuck old people dictating what happened, honestly.
Yeah,
but my
exactly.
taste, also, 2 of my all-time favorites weren't even on the default list. Namely, there was nothing from the Ups and Downs on there, and there was nothing from Not Drowning Waving. But there was, the guys from Ups and Downs had another band called Big Heavy Stuff, and that was on there. And David Bridie and a couple of the people from Not Drowning Waving had another band, My Friend the Chocolate Cake, and they were on there. But I was like,
what about that band that did My Island Home?
Warumpi Band.
That's how you pronounce it. I can't never pronounce it.
There were a couple of Warumpi Band songs on there.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Wasn't that Christina?
So,
no, Christina only did a cover of it.
Oh, okay.
One of the things that's we learned an interesting lesson in in 2016 when it was going to be open for people to give suggestions for a ship, the British Natural
Yes.
Council,
Yeah,
saying, what do you think we should call our ship? And the number one was Boaty McBoatface.
Yeah.
And ultimately just called it Sir David Attenborough, and then had the little submarine thing called Boaty McBoatface. And it's like someone thought that, okay, that's funny. I'm gonna agree with that. So you don't leave it to the people. Was basically
no.
Polls, that sort of poll is bullshit. You don't want to be beholden to it.
Yeah. Can I do another movie?
Yes, let's go to another movie.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, I'm going to start with Bernard Breeslaw.
I have no idea who that is.
Half these people you're not going to know.
I'm going to see if I reckon it. Bernard.
I'm not going to even look at my phone at all. I'm just going to
I just want to see.
take it as it comes.
I have no fucking idea who that person is.
Alan Armstrong. Alan spelled with a U. Alun.
Sorry, I was going to go, where? Where is there a U?
Alan spelled with a Z. A-L-U-N. Alan Armstrong.
Oh, him I know.
Yeah.
Him I know.
Him you know.
Yeah, okay. He's good. It's not narrowing it down because he's been in 100 movies.
But he's a bit of a big guy.
He's very good.
Oh,
Yeah. Liam Neeson.
Ooh, Alan Armstrong.
I know it. What's the name of it? Shit.
Rob Roy.
Yes, thank you. That's what I was thinking.
What?
They're saying Rob Roy.
No,
it's not Rob Roy.
it's not Rob Roy.
So also we're not up to the lead actor.
Yeah.
We're not up to the lead actor, so
Yeah.
Liam Neeson is a support role in this movie.
Francesca Anise.
The Deadpool.
Nope.
The Deadpool, not Deadpool, right?
I know.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
The film that has James Carrey in it. When
Yeah. As a punk rocker.
Yeah, I kind of recognize her, but it's not helping me.
Freddie Jones.
Ooh.
Oh, now we're into the 90s. Liam Neeson playing a support role in the 90s movie.
Oh God. No, I'm like so friggin' stumped.
I'm going to give you a guess. Give you an extra hint. It is not from the 90s. It's from the 80s.
It's an 80s movie.
Freddie Jones is more of a 90s. Okay, yep. Anyway.
Lysette Anthony.
It would be 90s. Hey?
Lysette Anthony.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I know.
I don't know any of these names at all.
No idea.
And finally,
the biggest
in
name
the lead, Ken Marshall.
Jesus Christ. I don't even know who that is. Ken Marshall. Oh, for fuck's sake. It didn't even. What are you doing to me?
Oh, he was in Deep Space Nine. He was
in Deep Space Nine. I know.
Yeah, the guy that I've forgotten his name now.
He was the Marquis
security guy that defected
to
the Marquis. I've forgotten his name.
Yes. Who made all the Les Mis references.
Yeah.
I am absolutely at a loss.
At a loss?
Chat, you into this one? You got this one?
No, that's very quiet.
Chat is pretty quiet on this one.
Crow?
It's Crow!
Oh
yes!
my God, it's Crow.
How did you guess that?
I was thinking more of Freddie, and I'm thinking, what was he in?
Yeah, it's Crow. Yes, you got it.
I haven't seen that one. That's on my wish list. Yeah.
Liam Neeson was in Kroll.
And I literally was looking up pictures of.
That's from like 1982 or something. How could it have been on your wish list for that long?
1983.
I'm looking up pictures of Liam Neeson in Kroll, thinking he'd look really young. I go, no, he looks 50.
He has always looked 50.
Right?
It's like in 1980 he looked 50.
Yeah, he's always just looked like Liam Neeson.
My God, that is genuinely freaky.
Yeah.
Do you remember in Back to the Future and they go back in time and he's Marty says about Strickland, didn't that guy ever have hair?
Yeah.
That was Patrick Stewart as well.
Yeah. Yes. Well, there you go.
Okay.
You got it.
Kroll, nicely
Kroll.
done, Laura.
I know. I'm surprised.
Yeah, that was
Given
one.
that list.
That was one I always meant to watch because it was really big in the early days of home video.
Whose was that?
He's doing a thing. Just
That's
to
a good one.
that was you. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm up to
looking
date with my Windows updates.
Keep talking. I'm just getting the next.
Oh, okay. Another set of CDs I got.
Yeah, CDs.
Nick Drake. You heard of Nick Drake before?
Yeah, I don't think I ever liked him, but
Yeah, so I really like Nick Drake. So I got that, and that all in one hit. So I'm dosed up on Nick Drake. Then we got one that you recommended.
oh, The Way to Go Out, Hunters and Collectors Live. I friggin' love that album.
Rapped about that. Another one called Body Count, which another friend recommended.
Oh, that's Ice-T's heavy metal band.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. There's a song on the charts at the moment with by Body Count with David Gilmour. It's like this updated version of Comfortably Numb that's like just a full 5 minutes of David Gilmour just noodling with the guitar while Ice-T goes on and on about how repressed black people are and stuff like that. It's a great
Yeah.
combination, you know. It's a great energy mix, you know.
There was
and finally, sorry.
Yeah. What's that one? No, you go.
Oh,
Dr.
go.
Abigail has her hand up.
I'm ready for the movie.
No, but what's
when
the
you are.
CD?
Last one is Acoustic Rewind, a collection of acoustic songs, you know, basically,
Oh, okay.
including Sophie B. Hawkins.
There you go.
Yay.
What's the Sophie song?
It opens up with Seal Crazy,
Good
Crowded
tune.
House, Weather With You, Amy
Not that,
Winehouse, Valerie.
Hi, Pat.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So I've got the next movie ready.
Just before you do it,
Oh,
look.
okay.
Twitch spam.
Hey, Twitch spam.
You stream pretty cool. That's why I thought I would love to be a fan of yours. Don't mind, kindly add me on Discord. Midi love.
Cool.
I'm assuming straight
Hey,
after.
Patty!
Yeah, you just
Hello, Pat.
So I'm going to assume Pat's seen this movie.
yeah. Pat's seen all the movies.
Yeah, Pat's seen every single
So we're
movie.
saying
Because
actor's
in
name, Pat,
movies.
and what movie it is.
So this is the sixth top actor.
Yeah.
But I think I might skip it.
Because it's got to give it away.
No.
No?
Because no one will have heard it. It's a Chinese name.
Oh, okay.
His name is Zima.
Okay, that's not familiar to me.
Zima. With a Z. No joke.
No, there's
So,
no.
Hang on. How do you spell his name?
TZI.
Ah,
TZI.
oh,
And
geez.
his second name is MA. And I don't know which name is first and last because it's Chinese.
Oh, the dude from Rush Hour.
Recognize him.
Oh, there you go.
Look him up. Zima. I absolutely. God, he was sexy when he was young.
Cool.
I recognize him as an older man.
You are way more gay than I am straight. So,
But
Just
you've made really quite extreme steps to establish being gay, though. I'm
yeah,
just saying.
yeah, true. Anyway, I'm glad I didn't skip him then.
Yeah, no, Zima, I recognize him.
Okay, well, he's in the movie.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know him from Rush Hour. Is it Rush Hour?
It's not Rush Hour.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Pat's dad.
Hi, Pat's
Hi.
dad. Okay, name number 5.
Yeah.
Mark O'Brien.
God, that's such a generic name.
Yeah, it's the most Anglo name ever.
It's the name of my cousin.
Oh God! I just looked up. I looked up
Yeah.
pictures of him, and he's the blandest white guy
Yeah,
ever.
Yeah, he's white.
He is such a Mark O'Brien.
He's white guy number 5.
yeah, yeah. Zima is far more memorable.
Mm.
That's real weird.
Any guesses so far?
Nah.
We've got
Yeah, no.
Chinese guy number 3 and white
Yeah.
guy number 5.
Yeah.
Okay, Michael Stahlberg. Michael Stahlberg.
Michael Starbug. Are we like?
Stahlberg. STUHLBARG. I'm glad there's some vowels in there.
Oh God, he looks.
He's that guy
Yeah, but he fucking looks like
from Law and Order.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no. But he looks like Joaquin Phoenix.
A little bit, yeah.
He looks
He
he looks
does.
Just a little bit like
Just a tiny bit
when
like
he
a
has
phoenix.
when he has a beard, he looks like Joaquin
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Fair enough.
Like you wouldn't mistake them for each other.
No, but
But-
at the right angle, yeah.
I've seen him in stuff, and it's super trippy. And I'm going, it's like Joaquin Phoenix, but not Joaquin
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Okay, do we have any guesses yet?
Not yet. Not from me.
No, mate.
Okay.
Alright.
So the next name is getting into star territory.
Well, we're up to stars now.
Forrest Whitaker. You don't need to do it. Yeah, you know who he is.
Is it The Color of Money?
It is not.
The
Okay.
last
Hang
king of
it out.
Scotland. The last king of
It's the fact that
Scotland.
he's
maybe?
supporting. Otherwise, I would have said Ghost Dog.
The last king of Scotland.
Nope.
No, again, he's the lead in that.
All right. Yeah.
Species?
Nope. You're all out.
We're all out.
Yeah.
I've
What's
got
that new
one.
one again?
There are
There's
two
that
more
new one.
names to go.
Give me a second. I'm trying to
Yep.
remember the Crying Game.
No.
No, okay.
He was in the Crying Game? I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
he was a soldier who got killed by the IRA guys,
Okay.
and he said like, "Look after my girl," and it was
Okay.
Jay. What's the name?
Fair enough.
Anyway.
Do you want
Einhorn.
Yes, next name.
next name? Everyone?
Yeah.
Yep.
Jeremy Renner.
Sorry, who?
Jeremy Renner.
Okay. It's a movie with big knuckles.
Jeremy Renner has big knuckles?
It was a ridiculous joke that was on Behind the Bastards for a while. They
Okay.
were just making jokes saying Jeremy Renner had weird hands and his knuckles were too big.
Okay. Do we have any guesses?
I should know Forrest Whitaker and Jeremy Renner.
No.
I fucking love this movie too.
And you love the movie. Okay.
What are you Googling?
Oh,
No,
that's
Just looking at the actors again.
Oh, okay. So, do we have a guess? Sorry?
no.
No.
No? Do we want the last name?
Yeah, last name
The final name,
is.
Amy Adams.
There she is.
Amy Adams.
No. Okay.
This movie sounds like a new one.
Is it? I don't think the thing
Is
with the
it
alien.
Night Bitch?
It's not Night Bitch.
John,
The name. There's a movie where they're trying to talk to aliens.
Yes.
So I've got the movie.
Arrival.
American
Right.
Hustle.
It's a no.
It's Arrival.
Oh,
Talk to the aliens.
Yes.
I was way off.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, you got it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll give.
Right.
I love that movie.
It is a very good. And my personal favorite. She tells this kangaroo story that she's saying like you can't make assumptions about language when colonizers settled Australia.
Yeah.
Kangaroo was named because they said what's that, and the local people said I don't know.
Yeah.
Which translates kangaroo. And she says she can't do it. And I was sitting there going, that is an apocryphal story. And then next scene she goes, that story's not true. I went, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. That was to catch people like me who were acting smug, like, that's not even true.
Yeah.
And next scene she goes, yeah, that story's not true.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? There was a story last night at the gig. So years ago, I remember a story about Sophie B. Hawkins saying that she phoned up her parents and asked them to send her a couple of pans from the kitchen. So she's big into percussion, right? And so I always thought that's like, okay, that's a nerdy kind of thing that just doesn't sound true. It sounds accurate for who she is, but still feels in the not true category. And last night she said, yeah, that's what happened. She explained that's what happened. She was in London and, she was in the recording studio and she needed a sound and she got it from her parents, asked them to the big frying pan and the medium black one.
Okay.
So there you go.
That's pretty good. Do you have another
wow.
movie?
I do.
All right.
Nice.
Okay.
It's time for another movie.
Okay, I need to start at number 7. For this
Sure,
one.
go for it.
Tyler Hoechlin.
Did you just wanted to say that name?
Yeah.
Tyler.
Tyler Hoechlin. But also, like, Amy Adams played Lois Lane.
Oh!
This guy played, Superman.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Superman. Hang on,
He-
Superman with a 3, 6 stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. So it's kind of poetic.
Yeah, that was a good follow-on. Yeah.
Yeah.
In two different universes.
Yes.
And now we're about to get
Okay, look, my brain has just went, okay, I looked at a picture of Superman with, like, you know, a few days shadow kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, okay, how the fuck does he shave?
Yeah.
He wants to shave. It's like, you know, he gets a
Yeah.
shave and goes ding, 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 because his face is
No.
Superman. And,
No,
you know,
he uses his heat vision and a mirror.
And a mirror. He bounces his heat vision off a mirror and burns the hair
I've
off.
seen comic strips.
Yeah,
where he
That's
does that.
canonically how Superman shaves.
Which would suck because you just smell of burnt
burns
hair
hair. Yeah,
all
yeah.
the time.
He'd have to have a good aftershave. that's
And
what
the
I'm saying.
mirror would have to be industrial strength.
Yeah, it's not just one from Kmart.
Yeah. Okay, so name number 6.
Yeah.
Camila Mendez.
I do not know who that is either.
No.
I reckon this is an easy one. I'm giving you an easy one.
Oh, okay. So he's in it, she's in it. Okay.
No guesses yet?
No, she's kind of a hottie, and I can't really place her in anything.
She is a hottie. I'll give you that. Next,
Yeah, next name.
Meredith Hagner.
Awesome name. You would reckon you would change Meredith?
No.
Okay. I would change that name myself, but that's just me. Okay, I'm not placing her in anything. She's not.
No
familiar to me.
guesses, Charlie?
Meredith Hagner.
Look, Charlie has a wet ass pussy.
Because we'd already been
Yeah.
talking about that before he joined.
Should I
yeah.
go on or no?
Yeah, no, next name.
Okay.
Yeah,
Peter-
absolutely.
Oh, okay, now we're getting into names, I know.
who?
You know this name? This is not even a that guy to me. I never.
Oh, yeah, no, he was, at
What's
one
his
point,
name?
he was,
Gallagher, I know.
I missed,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
I missed
he was
the name.
in, what?
I missed the name.
Peter
Peter
Gallagher.
Sorry, one person, please.
Peter Gallagher.
Okay.
He was in Sex, Lies, and Videotape. He was meant to
Oh,
be
right.
used for that.
He was the
okay.
dad in the OC.
Yeah,
Again,
he never quite got as big as he was meant to.
fair enough.
Hmm.
Okay.
No, I'm
No,
no
drawing
idea.
blanks. No guesses from the audience. Pat, nothing.
No.
Charlie? Nah,
No, okay.
no idea. Okay, top 3.
We're going top 3
Top
now.
3.
Okay.
Now, you don't guess it
Yeah,
in the next 3 guesses.
there's something
There's
wrong.
something wrong with you.
Yeah.
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons.
Fucking love
He's a
J.K.
fucking
Simmons.
legend.
Fucking love J.K. Simmons.
It's
Yeah.
not that drumming movie, is it? Whiplash?
The Whiplash.
No, it's not Whiplash.
Again,
Okay.
that's oh my God,
Well-
that's his career peak. That's incredible. That
I
movie.
don't know. I
Oh
haven't seen
man,
it.
it's so fucked up.
Spider-Man movies. He was a
He's absolutely brutal music college
Oh,
teacher.
okay.
He's like a fucking psycho, and he
Yeah.
fucks
oh,
people up.
Whiplash is fucking awesome.
It's incredible, and he is just merciless. And because he's, I don't know, 60 something or 70, and he's spent 6 months in the gym before doing this movie,
Oh, God.
and he's buff as fuck.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And he just tortures everyone in the orchestra. They
Yeah.
do like a big jazz, and he just fucking tortures them. And
Laura, you okay?
Yeah. I've got it's on the tip of my tongue and I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I thought you were-
I'll keep rabbiting on while you think about it.
Is it Palm
Whiplash.
Springs?
It's Palm Springs.
It's Palm Springs.
It's Palm Springs.
Yeah, you got it. But
Yep.
Whiplash.
Andy Samberg.
Yeah, there's one guy in particular who wants to be a drummer, and he would like sacrifice everything to get there, and he just gets brutalized by J.K. Simmons. That's
Yeah, okay.
fucking.
So what's the
full on.
point of the movie?
Is
it just torture porn?
It's suffering for your art. It's
Ah,
like
okay.
again, this young guy and you'd recognize him because he's been in Hoops.
Brilliant film.
Sorry,
When
I'm
he-
chuckling because we had Cole Meany earlier, and on Deep Space Nine, it's like, you know, pretty much every series of that had a O'Brien Must Suffer.
Yeah.
The young guy who wants to be the jazz drummer. He says a thing that like no parent ever wants to hear when he's talking to his father, and they're saying like maybe you should like chill out a bit with this full-on stuff. And he's saying like he's jazz heroes, and his dad likes trying to say your guy wasn't so great, like, you know, he died at 35 of a heroin overdose. And he goes, yeah, but you know who he is.
Oh
And
god.
no parent wants to hear their kids say, I want to die young and be a legend.
Jeez.
No parent wants to hear their kids say that.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
You know, I actually thought I thought I'd be better at this game, but unfortunately, you haven't got any movies that I have on my shelf. Because if you remember, a couple of years ago, I had this game I created called, 1 Degree of Separation Movie Edition, where you'd watch a movie and someone in that movie had to be on the next movie and see how far the chain could go.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
And so I used IMDb extensively for that. So it's like, you know, knowing this chain would be, so if there's anything on my shelf, I could probably get.
I have a movie lined up, a movie I personally enjoy.
Okay.
And unironically enjoy.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to start with number 6.
Yeah.
Were you a fan of Palm Springs?
I fucking love Palm
That
Springs.
was a good movie. I really enjoyed
love it. It's not even guilty pleasure. It's just
it's
a
a good
pleasure
movie.
movie. I love it.
It's a good movie.
I watch it frequently.
Again, it's really challenging when someone's, they're doing a Groundhog Day movie. Is this going to be derivative and shit? It's like, no, you actually did something really original with it.
It's really good.
Plus, everyone's very entertaining.
Yeah. So, Diane Lane
Okay.
is name number 1. Sorry?
Waterworld.
Nope.
Deadpool.
No.
More world.
Rats.
But I'm pretty sure that you've seen it.
Man of Steel?
No.
No? Okay.
Good guess.
I just, all right, next name.
Next name, everyone?
Next name.
Michael Rooker.
Oh, I love Michael Rooker.
He's great. Yeah.
When he's in something, it's going to be interesting at least. But what movie were they in together?
Yeah, I know. I've picked a good one here.
Yeah.
And I really like this movie too.
Also, if you want to do your head in, an early Michael Rooker movie, Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Oh yeah, Henry's great. Yeah, or Mississippi Burning.
Yeah.
It's like from the 80s or maybe
Okay.
the 90s, and it was inspired by someone who got arrested for a murder, and in custody they confessed to like 60 murders.
Yeah, okay.
It turns out they were actually probably bullshitting, but that was the starting point. Someone said, like, how could someone just keep killing people without getting caught?
Yeah, okay.
And they just explored the whole thing, and it was just like, there are some mighty fucked up. And Michael Rooker is he's Henry, the killer. Oh my God, he's so good.
So we got Diane Lane.
How can people kill so many
Another
people?
Michael.
Hang on.
Sorry.
How can someone kill so many people and not get caught? Is basically the resume of someone in the CIA, isn't it?
Yeah. The short version of why I did is because he keeps moving. He doesn't stay in one place, and he kills people a different way every time. So none of his killings seem to be connected.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have a pattern, and that's a deliberate thing he does. Anyway,
Another
Rachel
Sorry.
Bilson.
that name's familiar, and I have no idea where it is. Let's have a look at her. Oh, her. Okay,
She's a that girl.
she is. Yeah. Oh God! Now I'm just feeling. How can I not know what movie this is that they're in?
The next name's gonna really blow your noodle.
Next name's gonna blow our noodle. Okay.
I think I know this.
Well, take a guess.
Is it the dude from Star Wars in it?
Just what's your
What
guess?
you
What's your
mean?
guess?
What you mean, Rooker? Because he was
I
in
forgot
Star Wars.
the
as
name
well.
of the movie. That's what's still my head on. It's got the dude from Star Wars in it, and he can jump.
Oh, Looper.
Jumper.
Yeah, jumper.
Jumper.
Correct.
It's Jumper. It's Jumper.
It's Jumper.
I said
So,
Looper.
yes,
It was Jumper.
Samuel
I
Jackson,
saw that.
Jump.
Bell, and Hayden Christensen.
Hayden Christensen.
Yep,
The
you
guy
got
from
it.
Star Wars.
Well done.
That was kind
Good
of
on you, Charlie.
his last attempt at being a lead, almost.
Oh, sort of, but like he filmed that like during the prequels.
Yeah.
And it slaps.
It's not bad.
It's a
It's not
great
bad,
movie.
yeah. It's not a bad
But
movie.
people were giving him so much hate from the prequels
Yeah.
that it bombed,
Yeah.
and it was
No.
it did not deserve that.
No, it's not a bad movie.
Can
I
I
love the thing is like
Yeah.
the guy from Star Wars. It's like, yeah, but that's Michael Rooker.
Like so many people, you've got mail.
Oh yeah. Okay, you want to get a drink?
Love
What's available?
If,
I thought you were going to do that as the movie. I love that movie. You've got mail.
I do. I
all right.
It's
So,
tiny
so we're settling down for a drink. What's
and it's
this is like a card.
sublimated a little bit.
Oh, because you don't use ice very much.
Yeah, but I do.
Ooh. See,
Oh,
we got a little card
fancy.
with Christ. All things are possible.
Can I keep that?
Yeah. Oh, and
I'm
he
gonna give it to Will.
even filled it in. You're angry, my God. The Gideon Society posts these for free with the expectation of a donation. I don't think they're getting any money
Angry,
from
my God.
Toby's so funny.
Oh,
honestly.
that's classic. Do you want some ice?
Yes, please.
Oh, do you mind doing?
All right, I'll do the ice. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
you've got.
I need to make
Hey,
myself.
I'm gonna take some- I think I'm just dehydrated.
Maybe.
I'm also.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was quite yummy.
I was we're talking about ice sublimating. Occasionally at work, someone leaves their insulated coffee cup and they don't take it away. And I go think, I'm going to make some clear ice. I go and put it in the freezer, and I show it, and you get this big chunk. And I don't have any big glasses at work, so I can't put it in it. So I just leave it in the freezer, and then I fascinate my teammates by leaving it in there for weeks. And it just gets smaller and smaller. And they're going, how does it do that? And I go, well, there's a process called sublimation.
Yep.
It goes from solid to gas without ever being liquid.
Yep.
And they're like, that's messed up.
That's how it works.
That doesn't seem to make sense. Mick, what's happening, mate?
Hello, Andrew. I hear you're over.
We're at Dr. Abigail's place tonight, by the way. So, you know.
Got enough liquids there for you?
Yeah, we're just hydrating. This is
Leave that.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, that's all right. Whatever makes you
I just had a glass of water just now.
I don't know.
I had a glass of dihydrogen monoxide.
yeah. This has ice in it, so that's almost like drinking water. Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe a mole or two of ethyl alcohol.
Possibly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm still on the pina colada, sort of semi pina colada
Oh,
from last night.
Is that like the best
I've
thing?
got pineapple juice, so
That is smooth
Yep.
and so yummy.
I've just got to keep making variations. I've like discovered my new
Oh.
favorite clarified cocktail.
You
It's
see what
freaking
you just
interesting.
said? It's yummy, Sophie.
Oh, did Soph not like it?
No, Sophie gave me hers, and then said, then I said, "What do you want to have a drink?" And she goes, "I don't know, something nice."
That's not what I said.
Oh, Charlie's hanging Soph out to dry.
Anyway, cheers to you.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
All
Take
right.
care.
Right.
Namarie, as they say in Valinor.
I kind of like Charlie's wearing the Mario hat and I've got the Luigi hat. I always loved their evil counterparts, like Wario. They've just swapped the M upside down and it's Wario.
Yeah.
And then someone just went, Luigi should have an evil counterpart too. What we call him? And someone's just gone, Waluigi. And they've gone, yeah, let's go with that. And they're just,
The elves.
it's piss funny that they called him Waluigi.
Yeah.
It's just,
Have you seen the foam sword I've got over here?
oh, we've got a foam sword. Look out.
This is not Glamdring. Because you've seen Glamdring.
I have seen Glamdring, yeah.
This is a new edition.
Ooh.
This is Aragorn's sword
Oh,
before he gets.
Enduro.
This is just his normal.
This is his
Ranger-
normal range.
Ranger sword.
Look how long it is, as the actress said to the bishop. Yeah.
What she said.
It's got like the pommel and the crossguard is really
Yeah.
detailed.
Oh, it's a two-hander. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That is
I know.
nice.
Cool, huh?
That is cool. I like that.
That's what she said again.
Exactly.
Two-hander.
A two-hander. I like it. We have no end of innuendo tonight.
Oh, and this is my favorite cat toy ever.
Oh, a grabber.
A grabber.
What, like you grab the cat?
Oh, yes.
And how
And
do
like
they take?
he'll be sitting down, and I'll
Yeah.
like grab your foot, grab your foot, got your back foot, got your tail,
Yeah.
and yeah, then you'll like play with it.
Yeah, oh, nice.
It's so good.
All right. This was okay. They did this in fucking the sun. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. At one point, one of the characters is talking to the others and says like, that's impossible. And he goes, well, first, through Jesus, all things are possible. So jot that down.
Yeah.
I just love that they used it, and it just makes me think of the most antichrist show in the world. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah. That's so funny.
All right, so I think that's another card. This one's different. This is the smaller one that Toadster has sent.
Oh, kitten's out and about.
Kittens come out.
He's
Okay.
gone to poop, so there might be poop smell.
All right.
And fair warning, Kitten is huge, and he
Nice.
does man poops,
Does man poops.
and he does man poop sized cat poops, which stink.
Okay.
So
We're
yeah.
about to be in Stinky Town.
Oh, is that a McDonald's receipt?
Yeah, no, he's been sending me McDonald's receipts lately.
Oh dear.
Okay, I think this one's another card. Where is it?
I'm enjoying these movie trivia things. Can I do a couple more?
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Secure your dog for safe delivery. What the hell? That's
It's
the
a postage
postmark.
stamp.
Yeah.
I have a text message. Oh, it's from Guess Who.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Yeah, I'm drinking to forget. And
Now this one. Oh, look, it's the 12 Apostles on.
aren't there like 5 left?
Yeah. Okay. Now here's the thing that does my head in. In the last 10 years or so, there were never 12. I think if you go with Final Fantasy,
Yeah.
but of the rock monoliths, 2 have collapsed, and also London Bridge, which was that collapsed. Those are geological events that only happen once in millions of years,
Mhm.
and 3 of them happened in the same decade.
Yeah.
That does my fucking head in.
Yeah.
That is wild. this one he's just written, they're not getting my money. It's like Toby.
You're lucky you opened the other one first.
Yeah.
the context.
It's
I
the
need to
whole
spray
context.
that poop.
You know, do you remember? It's amazing because in our lifetime, if you think about major stuff that happened
Wait,
like
where
let's
do you-
say 30 years ago, and you know,
Ollie.
if you're lucky, there's a correspondent in the place where it happened, and you just have a you just have a sort of general photo, and then in the corner they got a picture of them, and they're talking on a phone.
Yeah.
You know, and now you can have them live stream from that location with HD quality image behind.
Yeah.
And it kind of goes back to you know, Krakatoa, the volcano that exploded.
Yeah.
And that was like in the 18 somethings or other. It took 6 months for the UK to find out about it.
Yeah.
Because someone had to travel from there to get back to the UK.
Yeah.
So they took a very long time to get home.
Yeah.
And,
Sorry,
and
yeah.
the
Right.
the weather effects of it, because it created clouds all over the planet. They had the effect of that happening on the other side of the world. For 3 months before it even after it happened. Sorry, before they even found out what it was. It was something's obviously happened.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry. Dr. Abigail was going about how stinky the poop was. I don't think my sense of smell is as attuned as a lot of people. So I was thinking, it's not that bad. And then at one point she went out and it just hit me and I'm going, oh, God.
Yeah, I saw you on the camera.
I'm just like, oh, my God.
I have a hyperactive sense of smell.
Yeah.
And it just does my head in.
Yeah. No, I just know from comparing things with people. Because I had surgery when I was a kid. They took my adenoids out.
Okay.
Damn.
Because I had these chronic ear infections when I was a kid, and they didn't know what to do about it, and because the ear, nose, throat's all connected, they go like, "Oh well, your adenoids are infected, which could be affecting your ears." And they took them out, and the infection did go away for about 10 years.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, "Cool," and then it came back, and the problem was in my ear. That's why I'm basically half deaf in this ear, mostly from this infection and everything, and I'm partially deaf in this ear, and that's from going to too many loud rock concerts. So, like literally getting hearing tests done when I was at college by a doctor because this infection was acting up, and he looked at the results and goes, "Do you go to a lot of loud concerts?" And I said, "Sometimes," and he's going, "Yeah, because this hearing loss pattern is either someone who like works on a pneumatic drill all day or goes to too many loud things, and you don't look like you work on a pneumatic drill." And I went, "Yep,
No, burn.
it was a pretty sick burn." I was a 21-year-old college student. I definitely didn't.
Okay, I've got a cracker of
Okay, another movie.
You get the
just before you go,
noise as well,
before
Andrew?
you start that, I've got one. So I've got a friend who is like really, really quietly spoken. And the reason is because he's got some kind of illness, where his hearing is bad. So it's like everything rebounds through his head. And the first time I had a sense of this is when I got a really bad cold one time, and the eustachian tubes between your nose and your ears block up.
Yeah.
You can't really hear anything. It's like you got your fingers in your ears. And so when you talk normally, it's like your voice bouncing around your head.
Oh yeah, it sounds terrible. Yeah.
And that's what he's got all of the time.
Yeah.
So he's quietly spoken because he doesn't want to hear his own voice booming in his head.
No, I get congestion sometimes. I know what that is. Also, this bubble blower, I'm going to blow it straight at the camera, see if you can see it.
Oh yeah,
it's really good.
It's a really good bubble blower.
I wanna do it to kitten.
All right, next movie.
In the ear with your infection, do you ever get high pitched like?
I have chronic severe tinnitus. It's at a bare minimum. It's a low level like microphone feedback noise. At worst, sometimes, and I think it's got something to do with my blood pressure or something. Sometimes I'll be lying in bed at night and it genuinely feels like someone's screaming in my ear.
Yeah,
Yep.
mine's not that bad.
Mine is at the severe end of the spectrum.
Okay.
It can get worse than what mine is because I can generally hear, but I swear to God, the nights when it's bad, and it's because it happens when there's no noise around. So I'm lying in bed, and it might sound like microphone feedback, then it might sound like the wind howling, and then the bad ones, it literally sounds like someone screaming at me.
I can hear mine right now.
Yeah.
But only because I've got a headache.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's the
yeah.
sound of my nervous system.
Yeah.
When it's really bad, I have to just have music playing all the time.
Yeah.
When it's really bad, it's because of a migraine.
Yeah.
And it's not as loud as someone screaming.
Yeah.
Anyway,
When I've had
Because of my stroke, I get it as well, but it's usually just a eep. But sometimes it's like someone taking a plastic chip wrapper and squishing it.
Yeah, it's a white noise thing. Yeah.
Oh, that bit I really hate.
Yeah.
The couple of times where I had the eustachian tubes blocked, like I said earlier, I've been in bed quiet and I can hear almost like a liquid flowing, squirting noise as the blood is going past my ear.
I hear my blood pulsing sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So
this movie is absolutely stacked.
Stacked.
Heaps good. Stacked.
Heaps good movie that's stacked.
So I'm gonna have to skip a few names.
All right, just go with which ones you want.
I'm gonna have to do 7.
Okay.
Udo Kier.
I love him. He is the weirdest campus guy.
He's great. He's fucking great.
I watched a movie recently when he was really young.
He was
called
again, he sexy as fuck when he was young.
Fair enough.
His eyes always creep me out.
Yeah. In the best way.
Yeah, no, he's a very funny guy and he's great in movies.
So
yep.
So he did 100 movies.
Okay.
What are we gonna do?
John Hurt.
Elephant Man. No, he's the lead. What the fuck am I saying there? He's the fucking lead. Just burst out of me. But John Hurt in a supporting role with Udo Kier. I'm immediately thinking this is a freaking awesome movie.
I know one movie with Udo Kier, but John Hurt wasn't in the movie. He was the narrator.
Well, what was it?
Dogville.
What?
Dogville with Nicole Kidman.
Dogville.
Never heard of it.
No, it's what they call it, a dogma film.
Yep. It's done by the guy that did Dance in the Dark, Lars von
Trier.
It's not
Trier.
that.
Yeah. Anyway, it's not that.
Stellan Skarsgård.
Jesus Christ, this is a cast.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh my God.
Stellan Skarsgård, and we're only up to number 5.
Jesus, that's a cast.
It's that other Lars von Trier movie.
Melancholia.
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 It's Melancholia. Okay.
Melancholia. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep,
Nice.
that's also Lars von Trier as well. That's funny.
It is.
Got the wrong Lars von Trier movie.
Yep.
Although
I did a whole week of Lars von Trier movies, literally like last month. So, yeah, I'm really fresh in it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Udo Kier was Dracula in Andy Warhol's Blood for Dracula.
Okay.
Kinky as fuck.
I have to rewatch this movie because
if you said Kirsten Dunst,
Kirsten Dunst, Keith Sutherland, Charlotte Gainsbourg, Alexander Skarsgård, Stellan Skarsgård.
All the Skarsgårds.
Just throw in a few Skarsgårds. Yeah, Nepo babies.
Yeah, and also Okay, how tall is Stellan, the dad? Because his sons are tall as fuck.
Yeah, he's probably not.
Have you seen the house that Jack built?
Yeah, it's down the road from here. What?
It's another Lars von Trier movie. That's a
Look, I should watch them. Okay, he's not short. He's 1.91 meters. He's 6'3",
That's pretty tall.
and his boys are like 6'4", 6'5".
Well, they're Vikings.
Yeah, they fucking
They're
are.
Vikings.
I love Bill, young Bill. Bill, it's kind of like if we need someone who's tall and freaky, we'll get Bill Skarsgård to do it. Like he was Pennywise in the remake of It, and he was in the recent Nosferatu remake. Which I think,
wasn't he in the new June as well?
the what?
The new June. He was Fade Ralph.
No.
Oh, not Fade.
Mandalay.
No,
Mandalay.
he
That's
wasn't.
another good one.
But
Absolutely no,
No.
definitely not.
the new June.
He wasn't that. No, there were no Skarsgårds in June.
Dune. I've got it here.
In the new June, there was.
That guy played Elvis, and he's in the Motorcycle Riders. And
June Part 2.
Part 2.
The Bikers.
Austin Butler. It was Austin
it was
Butler.
Austin Butler. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah.
But he was like Elvis.
Yeah, he looks the same.
Oh yeah, they're fucking
They-
generic white guys.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I know. It
Stellan
does-
Skarsgård was Baron Harkonnen.
Yes, that's where we're getting Skarsgård mixed up. He was
Yes,
Harkonnen, and he was very good.
Yes.
He just with a huge prosthetic fat suit on.
Yeah.
And just as being absolutely threatening without actually doing anything violent.
Yeah. And they took out the homosexuality and the sexual assault /
Yeah, they just went with murder.
yeah, I mean
It's like all of the Harkonnens they have
the worst of the worst.
handmaidens who they just kill when they're annoyed.
Yeah, I know.
And I genuinely, even though David Lynch pretty much disowns his version of Dune because the studio took it from him.
Alan Smithy, yeah.
Yeah, Alan Smithy. I don't hate it, but Jesus, in
The
the
director's cut is amazing.
new
good.
one, they did such a good job of making the Harkonnens fucking psychopaths.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, oh my
They
god.
remade The Stand.
There was a streaming series of The Stand, which I haven't watched, but I might one day.
Yeah, I remember the old one from the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a TV one,
Made for TV.
and
Yeah.
there was one done for Amazon Prime a couple of
And
years
now
ago.
there's a new one with James Marsden and Marsden and
The-
Goldberg.
The antagonist from The Stand,
Yeah,
the dude who played him
yeah.
from the TV movie
Yeah.
one, went on and he was the boss from Office Space.
Oh, he's great.
But it did my
Gary
head.
Cole.
Then
Yeah, just like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to come in on Saturday.
but he was the guy from The Stand.
I know. But
Yeah.
he's such a good
Yeah,
bad
Gary
guy.
Cole. He was in Gremlins
Gary
2 as well.
Cole. Yeah, no, Gary Cole is friggin' awesome.
I'm gonna do one more movie.
Yeah, do another movie.
This is my movie limit.
Yeah, okay.
So David Cross.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Yep, that's name number 6.
Oh,
Jane,
right. Yeah.
Jane Addams.
I do not know that name.
You'll have to look that one up.
I want to know what she looks. Oh, okay, I know her from the pictures.
Okay. Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood.
A Hobbit.
It's not Sin City, is it?
It's not
No,
Sin City.
Didn't think so.
I think I may have accidentally done 7 names, but we'll see.
That's okay.
Have we got any guesses?
Any guesses?
Any
David
guesses?
Cross, Elijah Wood.
And Jane Addams.
Jane Addams.
Charlie is
Not
furious.
Run Ronnie
Believe-
Run.
No.
The
No.
David Cross movie. No, he'd be up the top of the list. No,
No, yeah,
okay.
because he's a supporting one. Yeah.
No.
Next name.
Next name. Mark Ruffalo.
God, this is like an every
Oh
guy.
no, I'm gonna have to do another movie after this.
Okay, do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, who's got a siren in the background?
Me, sorry.
Laura. That's okay. No, it's just kind of interesting the way it's breaking up and this stuff too. Mark Ruffalo.
After Mark Ruffalo, there are 3 more names.
I'm still nowhere with this one.
So,
Next
so
name.
I'm
No
not
one-
hearing many guesses. So,
No.
Kirsten Dunst.
Oh.
Marie Antoinette. No, that would be again.
Yeah, everything I think she's the lead. Any
Yeah.
of her movies, she's the lead.
And I fucking love Marie Antoinette. That's a great movie.
Except the ending.
Well, I mean, it's a
I would
historical
like
movie.
to have seen them go the full way and cut her head off. You know.
Yeah.
Oh! Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yep. You got it. Yep. Laura got it. Kirsten Dunst, Kate Winslet, Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Yep. Eternal Sunshine. Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. My brain was thinking. My next guess was going to be Civil War.
Oh,
Oh God, that's
Okay.
that's an out there guess.
that's
Okay.
that's way out there.
I like that movie. I watched that in IMAX. That was really full on. And I've said this before the stream, but I'm seeing there's a really good scene where they're having a bit of downtime and it's night. They're like camping in a car park of a mall, and it's really quiet and everything. And I'm sitting in the cinema going, "This is gonna smash cut to something
Yeah.
really loud."
Yeah.
And sure enough, it's gone from quiet, smash cut to automatic weapons fire.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yep, I
Yep.
knew they were going to do that."
Yeah. Okay, this will be my last movie.
Okay, last movie.
Because I'm voicing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna skip a couple of names
Mhm.
and start with Paul Calderon.
Wow, that
He's a that guy. He's
That- yeah, that's
he's a classic that guy.
Paul Calderon. Oh yeah, he is that guy.
He's a that guy.
Puerto Rican actor. Yeah, he's
Yep.
good though. Yeah,
He's a really good that guy.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move on
Yeah, move on.
to Clifton Collins Jr.
Oh my God.
Another that guy.
Oh yeah! Oh my God, he's such a that guy.
He is
I had no idea that was his name.
100% that guy.
Oh my
He's like
God.
got the pictures of other that guys tattooed on him.
Yeah, no, that's a great opening pair of that guys.
Yeah, I know, right? I fucking love this movie, by the way.
Okay, you love
Okay, so next,
Next,
Delroy Lindo.
Holy shit! Now I really feel like I should know this movie.
Yeah.
Is it Get Shorty?
No,
No. Okay.
no, it's not.
Okay.
3 names left. Was that a guess or a burp?
That was a burp. Pardon me. Sorry.
Okay, just checking.
Is it the one in Vietnam?
Which one is Vietnam?
The Spike Lee movie that they did in Vietnam.
What? The Four Bloods or whatever?
Yeah, that's it. The Four Bloods. It's not that, is it?
No,
No, it's not that.
it is not.
No, I think we're all stuck. We need.
We're going to
another
move
name.
on.
Not Sinners.
Nope. Okay, I'm going to say the next name.
Yeah.
Mark Ruffalo.
God, Mark Ruffalo keeps popping up.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
This is the first movie I saw Mark Ruffalo in, and I fucking thought he was the lead singer of Green Day.
I was really thinking
Fucking-
maybe another Spike Lee one. Is it Clockers?
It's not.
No. Okay.
Clockers, no.
No. I don't know.
I've not heard of this director.
No.
Okay.
No one's guessing.
No one's guessing.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
based on- I don't think I've even heard of this movie.
Top two.
Top two.
Top two. James Gandolfini
Is
From The Sopranos.
from
Yeah.
The Sopranos.
True Romance?
Nope.
No, it wouldn't be because he would be third, not second. Again, these are names. It's like, how can I not know?
That's why I had to do this movie.
Yeah.
Because no one's fucking seen this movie.
You sure it's not Get Shorty? You said Get Shorty, right?
It is not Get Shorty.
No.
Sorry,
Okay.
it's
Last,
just all these names are also in Get Shorty as well.
Okay,
Last-
I believe you.
last name
The final name,
is
Robert Redford.
Lance for Lions.
No!
No. Okay.
Sneakers? No, it wouldn't be
The
Sneakers.
Last Castle.
Yes!
It's the last
The
castle.
Last Castle. Thank you, Google.
No Google.
I'm
My
messing
brain looked at the thought about the people, and then it's like, yes.
I'm messing with you. It's fine.
Oh, right.
Okay.
The Last Castle. I fucking love that movie.
Me
Mark
too.
Ruffalo played a helicopter pilot
Yes.
in the movie.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah. And
Okay. Okay.
And it's they were in prison.
Yeah, it's a prison movie.
A prison
yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
But a military prison movie.
Never
And
seen
I-
it.
It's really good. It really is
it's
good.
It's actually really good.
Okay.
I think
Matt.
the major theme in it is basically it's bad soldiers being given a kind of sense of discipline back and honor.
Yeah, and awful prison warden.
Yeah, guy who basically couldn't make it in any other field of soldiery.
Yeah.
All he could do is run a prison.
And bad.
Okay, I've got a movie.
Yes.
I've got
for
a
it.
movie for you.
Mm.
It's got some big names in it,
Yeah.
but they're small members of it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Ciarán Hinds.
I don't know
Who?
who
How
that
do you
is.
spell that?
Ciarán.
Yeah, that's an. Oh God, yeah, no, he's old
Oh,
school. He's like he's always a gangster. And
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
He was the guy from
He's
that
Kieran.
oh, bro.
He's in. Basically, he's been in the British film and TV.
He was made famous from the movie done by that famous director who did 2001.
Oh,
Major brain
yeah.
fart.
And the poster's just up there.
Stanley Kubrick.
Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah.
Ready for the next one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's one.
Gabriel Byrne.
Gabriel Byrne.
Is it Enemy of the State?
No.
No.
I wasn't fucking looking at the chat. Madam Butterfly
Madam
was
Butterfly
on
got-
point.
Yeah, Madame Butterfly's picking Eternal Sunshine and Last Castle. Yeah.
Madam,
She's actually quite good at those.
I think Madam Butterfly was just knocking it out, and I was missing it.
Yeah, wasn't paying attention to the
I'm
chat.
so sorry, Madam Butterfly.
Yeah.
I think Madam Butterfly was just getting it. My apologies. Gabriel.
Ready for the next
Byrne-
one?
Yeah,
next one.
I don't know this.
Famous later, Liam Neeson.
Okay.
Cool.
This Rob. No, he was the
It's
lead.
not. Oh no, I don't. I do
No.
not know.
No, Gabriel Byrne and Liam Neeson. This as soon as sometimes when two names get put together, it's like, how the fuck do I not know what movie they were in together?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready? Big name now, but still a smaller part.
Yeah.
Patrick Stewart.
Is it Dune?
No.
No. Okay.
It's the King Arthur movie.
Is it?
Oh, Excalibur!
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, Gabriel Byrne must have been young in
How
that.
old? Oh.
1980.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I was gonna do Nicol Williamson next.
No, when you said I had what joined it together with Patrick Stewart and Liam Neeson in the same movie. That was
Yeah. So,
Hang on. Liam Neeson was in Excalibur?
yeah.
Yeah.
He was naked in
he was
Excalibur.
Gawain.
Yeah.
he was Gawain, right? Yeah.
Okay. He was naked.
He's the one. He's the one
Yeah.
that battled.
I remember the
Lancelot,
weirdest shit about movies. Sorry. Yeah.
And Lancelot was like bleeding and injured already.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Maybe-
And the next one would have been Helen Mirren.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was just throwing out Patrick
Nice
Stewart.
pick. That's a good
You-
film. I like that one.
There's a hilarious interview I saw on YouTube, and I'm sure he's done it heaps of times. Patrick Stewart's like he's on Dune,
Yes.
and Sting is in it, and Sting was probably the biggest celebrity in it.
This is where I pull up a sign saying this story has been repeated
I know,
100 times.
but I
love it.
I love it because it's like, and Patrick Stewart was not well known at all at this point, and they all got told, don't talk to Sting. He's too important. You can't talk to him. But Patrick Stewart's looking at the set, and no one's talking to Sting, and he looks kind of lonely and whatnot. So Patrick Stewart's like, fuck it, I'm going to talk to him. And he goes up and talks to him, and Sting was genuinely happy that someone was talking to him because his fucking staff had told people not to talk to him. And they're having a chat, and Patrick Stewart said, I did not know who he was. I was not in pop culture. I had no understanding of who he was. I knew nothing about him. And
I love this story.
There's a magic card on the ground. I'm gonna pick it up.
and Patrick Stewart go, oh, I heard you're in a band. And Sting just kind of smiled and said, yeah. And he said, what band is it? And he said, The Police. And he goes, oh, you're in a police band.
Yes.
And Sting is in hysterics at this point because he's just like, who is this really nice, friendly guy who has no fucking idea who I am?
Yeah.
And Patrick Stewart's got no idea he's making
Yeah.
a colossal faux pas.
But also not really a faux pas
Yeah.
because he's just being nice.
Mm. And Sting was completely okay with it
Yeah.
because no one had been talking to him, and now there was this guy who was being nice.
Yeah.
All right,
You
I've
know-
got a movie I wanted to do.
I found
Before you do, I've got a story that goes with this,
Yeah.
and it's Patrick Stewart one. And when he first joined The Next Generation, he was
Yeah.
like a serious actor,
Yes.
and everybody else was trying to like goof around, and he was like, so it was a bit like Anthony Daniels, sort of a little bit aloof, and and so it took him a while to loosen up.
Yeah.
And there's just this most wonderful story about how he and Michael Dorn, in full makeup, would have this, serious comedy grudge, just like pretend grudge against each other. And like Michael Dorn would chase him around the bridge, giving him a dead arm. And you just, come here, you bastard, something like that. And you to the captain.
Yeah.
I remember
Nice.
hearing like he would sometimes break the ice, like he would rush onto the bridge and just like everyone was like super serious. Patrick's coming, everyone be serious. And he'd rush onto the bridge and he would just say, someone tell me what the fuck is going on.
Noise.
And they'd have to retake it. And, yeah.
Another story, he said he kept getting asked about where's the bathroom on the Enterprise? And he said, well, look, there was one just around the side of where he gets his tea Earl Grey hot. And then he said, there were a few scenes that started with...
I was just thinking, I feel like Madame Butterfly's got like a 5-minute lag.
Yeah.
Because she just put Excalibur in
Yeah.
there. So I don't know what's going on.
Maybe because sometimes when I'm watching, there's
It does.
there's lag, but like it's because
20 seconds or something.
YouTube
At 9 seconds. So many times.
has lagged me.
Yeah.
And I can see the timer's gone back.
Yeah.
And I have to manually creep it back to live again.
Yeah.
It's like I'm watching with a like 3-4 minute delay.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to do.
Do you know what? Do you know why that exists? It's completely sad. It's
9
because
seconds.
of porn bombing.
No, it's because slow internet and YouTube just hasn't rushed to catch up.
It's not because I get what you're saying, but it's not because of porn bombing because there's no control over it.
Yeah. So like I'll get a circle of
4
death for a
seconds
bit.
to get from YouTube to StreamYard, and then 5 seconds to get from StreamYard to back onto YouTube again.
Yeah, because it's routing between multiple things. That's why the delay kicks in.
A year ago, crikey, last year I watched so much porn. I mean, I say porn, it was Game of Thrones, but
Yeah.
That's kind of porn. Okay, my movie. Okay, the top 6 according to the internet. John Mahoney.
John Mahoney.
Frasier's dad.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Harry Connick Jr.
Oof. That's not. It's not Independence Day, is it?
It's not Independence Day. No.
That's the only movie I know him in.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. No guesses apart from Independence Day. No. Okay. Now, this is a great that guy. You might not know the name, but you'd recognize him instantly. Christopher McDonald.
Okay, I gotta look him up.
Oh yeah, from Happy Gilmore. You know, you ate
He's
shit
most
for breakfast.
famous for being in Happy Gilmore, but he's been in
You
100
ate shit
things.
for breakfast. Everyone knows that line.
McDonald. Oh, Shooter McGavin.
Yeah, he's Shooter McGavin. Yeah.
Okay, should have just said
Shooter McGavin. I should have just said Shooter McGavin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now this one might trip you out after those ones. Jennifer Aniston.
Oh.
Famous for Friends, of course.
Yeah, of course. And the hairdo.
Yes, the rainbow. Sorry, what was that?
It's not like her doing an early role like in Flubber or something, is it?
No.
I got no idea.
I'll throw out she'd already been on Friends when this one was made.
Okay.
Is it the one with Gerard Butler? Is it the Bounty Hunter?
I know the movie you mean. No, it's not that
Okay.
though. No. Gerard, because the next name I'd say would be Gerard Butler. I'm not going to say Gerard Butler.
Okay.
Oh, the next name is meaningless because he's not well known, even though he was one of the main roles.
Oh,
in
okay.
it. Eli Maranthal.
Oh,
You could even look him up and it won't mean anything.
okay.
Because I see he's listed as a former actor. So we'll gloss over that because that's not going to help. But now we're up to the final name.
Final name.
Vin.
Oh, I know this guy.
Do you?
Yeah.
He was in a few movies as a kid.
Yeah.
And he's a kid in this one.
Yeah. Okay.
And the final one is Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel, who famously plays D&D.
And just as a hint, like because he does Groot in Guardians of the Galaxy, his character in this and what he does, you could see similarities in.
So he's a voice actor.
I know what it is, and you've cheated. You've done an animated movie.
Oh, you bastard!
Was there a rule to animated
No,
movies?
there was no rule, and that's not cheating.
But nobody's done a simple animated movie until
I
now, young man.
almost did an animated movie.
Because when you said Groot, and whoever the only other voice he's ever done is the Iron Giant, and my brain just went, fuck, you've done a fucking
I
animated
enjoy
movie.
I am enjoying. Yeah.
One of my all-time
I've
favorites.
never seen it.
It's really good.
Why is it really good?
They made this movie with the whole thing. Like the Giant's key line is "I'm not a gun."
Okay.
It is basically. It's a gun control movie. It's set in like I don't know the
Ripped out
50s
your
or the
heart
60s.
And
It's
it's multiple levels of crying.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh.
God. Just I can't hold it together in the final bit.
God.
I won't even give it away. But I just like no.
Okay.
The emotion overwhelms me in the final bit.
The director went on after that to do The Incredibles.
Yeah,
Brad
he ended
Bird.
up working for Pixar.
Okay.
Brad Bird. It's just this brilliant callback because when the giant first lands at it's a giant robot, and this kid finds it, and the kid starts talking to it, and it starts learning from the kid, but it can only say a few words, and he gradually teaches it more words. But there's this callback when it's just a kid going, yeah, look, I found a robot. This is so cool. Everyone else will freak out if they see it. So he's saying to the robot, like, everyone will freak out. You can't follow me. You have to stay in the woods, and I'll come back and get you later.
Yeah.
Because you're cool, but everyone else will freak out. And just this, and he's trying to say to the robot in simple language, I go, you stay. No following.
Oh.
There's such a good callback to that at the end.
Oh God!
It's
I can already
awesome.
I can already see the cliche.
It's just Cold War, nuclear war, paranoia.
Vin Diesel is so fucking good in that film too.
And yeah, if he did like the DVD extra features, he did the featurette, and he's even talking about because he has to learn words, like rock, and you just see like he had so much fun doing this.
What role did Christopher McDonald have in that though? Who was he?
He was Mansley. He was the slimy sort of government spook.
Of course he was. That's Christopher McDonald's thing, isn't it? You know.
Yeah. And Frasier's dad was an army guy, like a colonel. I'm
gonna just do a little piano
and do a piano interlude. And Harry Connick Jr. was a beatnik artist. He was fucking hilarious. He was so good.
Yeah.
But I love that movie.
Making me think of that film.
I know. Look, seriously. Oh, I choke up at the end. There's no two ways about it. So I was just looking at the music quiz.
They're hard ones.
I don't know if people can do this.
That's okay. You just be in the background. Ooh, Jack Glass and Chris Stracey are part of which band? Is it the Waifs, Depeche Mode, or Bag Raiders?
B.
You think they're Depeche Mode?
That's the only band I know on the list.
There you go. Same story.
No, they're Bag Raiders, and I've heard of them, but I don't know them. But the next question is also about the Waifs, who was mentioned there. True or false? Vicky Thorne and Donna Simpson are members of the Waifs.
Well, I wouldn't know any of these things because I don't know like the names of musicians most of the time, unless like they're the name itself.
Unless it's Sophie B. Hawkins. Yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
no, I mean, like when it comes to a band, it's made of a group of people.
Oh.
And it's like, well, I don't know any. I just know, you might know one or two, but I don't know them most of the time.
This must be Australian. There are lots of Australian bands in these questions.
Yep.
Anyway, I like this question. True or false? The band Masters of Reality had a hit album called Black Sabbath.
That's true.
No, it's false. Black Sabbath had
Black Sabbath had an album called Masters of Reality. They got it backwards. It tricked me. Yeah.
You fell into their trap. I've heard that. You fell into their trap.
Yeah.
So it's like again, Wow, what band includes Kevin Parker and Jay Watson? Two people I've never heard of.
Yeah.
That's Tame Impala, an Australian band.
I thought that was one person. Tame Impala.
Apparently it's a band. Yeah, that's how little I know about them. I've heard their songs and I like them. These questions are incredibly arcane. Look, I've been enjoying the movie thing. I want to do that again.
Yeah.
I just got to get this out and say...
All right, I'll do an easy one if you want.
Yeah, you go.
All right. Jack Black.
Okay, how many names are you going through?
I'm going through about. I can do 10. Want me to do 10?
Okay.
I'll stick to 5.
Okay, Jack Black's a supporting role.
Yep.
Day of the Jackal or the Jackal?
No, Vince Vaughn.
Oh,
Vince Vaughn.
Jack
Guy from
Black.
Deep Space Nine?
Sorry, what did
What
you
was
say,
that?
Laura?
I said, what? The guy from Deep Space Nine?
No, it's the guy from fucking
Swingers.
and
Wedding Crashers.
Wedding
Wedding
Crashers
Crashers, yeah.
and Dodgeball.
Yeah, and he started doing a bunch of right-wing propaganda films
Oh,
recently
did he?
with Mel Gibson,
Oh,
where they're really racist cops, but they're the heroes.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Oh, Mel Gibson. Okay,
Yeah, Mel Gibson's a fucking
Yeah,
right-wing dude.
yeah. I thought you said Mel Brooks.
No,
Really?
no,
Vince Vaughn's a right wing.
Well, he
I never
started doing propaganda films with Mel Gibson.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, keep going with the
Can
hints.
people hear the piano?
All right, next up.
Can you hear the
Wilson.
piano? Luke Wilson. Is it Bottle Rocket?
No.
No? Okay.
Next up, Danny Trujillo.
What name was that?
Danny Trujillo. You know, the Mexican
Danny
guy.
Trujillo.
Machete.
Not Danny Trejo?
Yeah, Danny Trejo. Is it Trujillo? Yeah, I call him. Yep, sorry.
Yeah, Trejo. Danny Trejo, Vince Vaughn, Jack Black.
I'm drawing blanks here. It must have been early in Jack Black's career.
God, this is one of those ones where how could I not know something that they're in? From
All
dusk
right.
till
Next one,
Jack Black wasn't in that.
I'm just
Steve
watching.
Carell.
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell.
Oh, Vince Vaughn, Steve Carell.
Jesus.
It's not Anchorman.
No.
Yep.
It is Anchorman.
Oh!
I didn't know Vince Vaughn was in Anchorman.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
I didn't know Jack Black was in Anchorman.
I didn't know Jack Black was in it.
He
no.
must have been
Yep.
one of the other anchors from
So
one of the.
he was the
rival-
guy riding the motorbike, and Anchorman was really upset, and he throws like a sandwich or something out the window of his car, and it hits Jack Black, who's riding a motorbike, and he comes off his motorbike, and then he throws Anchorman's dog straight off
Yeah.
the bridge.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
I've only watched it once. Ironically, I own it because I heard it was good and I thought it was garbage.
I love it. I think it's a hilarious film.
Mm.
All right.
All right.
Well,
We
I
get
like
it.
those easy ones. Sorry, yeah.
Wait, can you hear the piano in the background?
Yeah.
We
Yes.
sure can.
Yes.
That's me playing live.
Some.
That's
some
impressive.
me
You can do that.
Playing... Sorry?
I like you not
I didn't
doing
know-
anything copyright either.
I
Yeah,
didn't know you
because
could do it. Only
I'm
instrument I can play reasonably
making
well
it
is
up.
mine.
Yeah.
The
I
only
have
instrument
I've never learned how to play the piano.
Oh, Laura, I love those things.
yeah,
What are
Thomas.
they?
Oh,
Oh, that's cute.
yeah.
Do you know what? I've got a funny little one I did with this. So
Play it.
I've done a karaoke thing with my friends a couple of times. And
Yeah.
one of the songs I really like is When Smokey Sings by ABC.
Right.
And there's two versions of it. There's the music video version, and then there's the record version, you know, the
Oh,
7
wow.
inch.
Okay, yeah.
And so the 7-inch one has got different words in it, but the music is the same. So all the background stuff is the same, except for the one where it's got words. In the music video, it's got a saxophone playing, so it's like just a short saxophone solo. So I decided I wanted to do it because it's a great tune, and so I unfortunately they didn't have it on the karaoke machine. So at the karaoke bar, you've got two microphones. So I had my friends holding one microphone to the phone, so it could come through the speakers.
Okay.
Singing the song, and then when the saxophone bit comes in, I basically just held the phone next to it and like, you know. And they just thought it was hilarious.
That's brilliant.
So yeah, I can play all sorts of stuff from this.
Nice. All right. I'm hooked on this movie thing. I'm doing another movie. Okay.
I got you into this game.
Yeah, no, this is good. Okay, top 6 names. Bill Hader,
Bill Hader.
which doesn't narrow it down because he's in so much.
Yeah, right?
Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Yeah.
He got famous on Saturday Night Live, yes. Okay. Next one, Emma Stone.
Oh.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
The next one is a classic. That guy, I had no idea this was his name, but I've seen him in a bunch of stuff. Christopher Mintz-Plasse. His surname is M-I-N-T-Z-P-L-A-S-S-E. I think I first knew him from Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
McLovin.
Yes.
Oh, that guy.
That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, McLovin. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, he was.
All right. Who else is in this?
Michael Cera.
Ooh.
Oh, it is. You're talking about Superman.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
Superbad. I don't think I've seen it.
I don't think I've ever watched it. It's
a hilarious movie.
It
Yeah.
launched a bunch of people, but I don't think I've ever actually watched it.
Yeah, Seth Rogen wrote it when he was in high school.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's why they put who's the fat kid that takes over Seth Rogen's
Jonah
role?
Hill.
Yeah, Jonah Hill. Yeah.
God,
So he plays Seth Rogen's character.
What did he do to offend you?
Oh, he exists.
Okay, fair enough.
He's just Jonah Hill.
I worry about him because his weight has yo-yoed so much over the last decade, and he's in the public eye, and he's obviously very self-conscious. And
Yeah, okay.
I worry about him a bit.
He's also just an ass.
Is there anything in particular? Or
He's
he's just transgressed the unwritten law.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right, I got another one. Alexis Bledel.
Yeah.
And I think she was in the Gilmore Girls. But this is a movie. This is not the Gilmore Girls. So it was the daughter. She's the daughter in the Gilmore Girls.
Oh, yeah.
No one's taken a guess? Okay,
No.
The next name is Clive Owen.
She was also in Handmaid's
What, the movie or the TV series?
TV series. There's a movie?
There was a
from
movie back in the
age.
80s. Yeah.
No, she was in the TV show.
I
No
love
one gets-
Clive.
Clive Owen's great.
Clive.
Especially in like the mid 2000s, he did so many movies like The Children of Men, and then he did the gun Shoot 'em Up, and he did
That's really underrated, I think. Children
what
of
was
Men is great.
what was that black and white movie he did?
Anyway, next name Rosario Dawson.
Ooh. Love her.
She was in it too. Come on. Oh, fuck, bro.
And she was in the
It's a Rodriguez movie. It's a Rodriguez movie. It's black and white.
yeah, she was, yeah.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis is a name that's going to come up.
She was in Rent.
Jessica Alba.
Oh, this is Sin City.
Yeah, there you go. Dr. Abbott got it.
It's Sin
Charlie
City.
got it. It's
God.
a great movie.
Hey,
Sin City, yeah. Oh God, the picture of Mickey Rourke that come up is horrifying. That guy's had so many botched plastic surgeries.
And Clive Owen did a series of BMW ads during the mid 2000s
Oh,
as
did he?
well.
Okay.
Yeah, and they are incredible. I've got to post one in the Discord. I highly recommend checking it out.
I
Maybe.
heard Uncredible.
Maybe.
Maybe it's a Perth thing.
There's this one where Clive Owen is working for James Brown, and he's made a deal with the devil to be James Brown, right?
Yeah.
At the
Yeah.
crossroads, you know?
Yeah.
And then, but now James Brown is old, and he didn't realize that that wasn't part of the contract. So he wants to renegotiate his terms.
Yeah.
And so Gary Oldman is the devil, right?
Okay.
Who is totally over the top, you know, like.
As he
And
would be.
so they have a race on the the lights where all the Vegas lights are, the strip.
Yes.
The Vegas Strip, yeah. So they have a race, a drag race on the Vegas Strip with this BMW and another car. In exchange, James Brown will get his soul back, and if they lose, then the devil gets the driver.
Okay.
Incredible. Just a 10-minute film, and it will just you'll sit there just going, "Wow, what did I just watch?" And they had a whole bunch of different directors do different ads. So there's a Guy Ritchie one as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with Madonna. Every single one of them has Clive Owen, and they're all different types of BMWs from the mid 2000s.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm just it's car geek shit, but I love that
Yeah,
stuff.
no. I'm intrigued by that actually. All right, I'm obsessed now. I'm going to do another movie.
All right,
Okay.
hit me.
First name Christopher Walken.
Oh, okay, yep.
He's only done 2 films. You must know.
Pulp Fiction.
Fortress.
No, it's
No, was that Christopher Walken in Fortress? Was it?
Oh no, sorry.
it's
I was thinking
Yeah,
of
you're
Christopher
thinking of,
Lambert. Sorry.
Yeah,
Ignore me.
Lambert,
It's not Hairspray. Okay.
okay. He was one of the leads.
Next one, Brad Pitt.
Walking and Brad Pitt.
I know, right?
What?
What a pairing, and they're supporting actors.
Oh, okay. Sure. It's not Deadpool, is it?
It's not Deadpool, no. And
Brad Pitt was in Deadpool.
yeah, he was the invisible guy in
Yeah.
Deadpool too.
In Deadpool.
You have to freeze frame it to see him.
Yeah.
Okay, no one's guessing anything. Next
No.
name, Dennis Hopper.
Oh God.
Okay, Dennis Hopper and Christopher Walken are both in that Quentin Tarantino movie, True Romance.
True Romance. Quentin Tarantino scripted, yes.
Yeah, sorry, it's Tony
Yeah.
Scott. Again, the
Yeah.
guy that just directed that fucking ad I was just talking about.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
the next
and Gary
one,
Oldman is incredible in that. Dennis
Yeah.
Hopper is fucking insane in
Yeah.
that film.
Yeah.
And Christian Slater sucks ass.
Do you not like him? Okay,
I
he's the
hate
lead.
him in that film. I hate Christian Slater as an actor.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I have to agree.
I
The-
like
the-
some of his movies that he's in, but as an actor himself, I just can't. Like, have you seen Bed of Roses? It's the
Oh no,
worst romance film in history.
he definitely did a truckload of really shit films.
Oh yeah.
But the scene Christopher Walken and Dennis Hopper have together,
Yeah, at the start. Yeah.
because Dennis Hopper is Christian Slater's dad, and Christian
Andrew,
Slater.
Before you step on it, you dropped a cocktail.
I did too. Well, it's whiskey.
You dropped a whiskey.
Yeah. So Christian Slater has actually stolen money from the mob, and they managed to track who his dad is, and they're threatening him. But it's this great thing where they're not beating him up, but they're just making it super clear they could torture the fuck. Like I think they cut his hand at one point, and Christopher Walken's the mob boss, and it's so intense. And there's this scene, and Dennis Hopper just goes like, "You're a darker skinned Italian, like you're Sicilian," and he goes, "Do you know why your Sicilians are darker than everyone else? Is it because the Moors conquered Sicily?" And he then repeatedly uses the most well-known racial slur for black people.
Oh God.
And he said one of them fucked your grandma, and he just keeps saying it, and he's just winding the guy up by essentially saying you're black while using the slur over and over, like, you know, your great great grandma had sex with a black guy, and the reason he's doing it is because he knows they will torture him to the point he gives up his son, and he's provoking the mob boss into just outright killing him, because he knows they will kill him, but he also knows they will torture him to the point he gives up his son. So he does this whole routine just to provoke the mob boss to the point where he'll kill him outright. It's such an intense scene. Yeah, spoiler alert for a 40-year-old film.
Okay.
Yeah, 1993, so 45-year-old, so 42-year-old film now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, okay, and I've said this repeatedly on stream.
32-year-old film. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 90s film. Yeah, I was exaggerating.
It's so old, I've got it on Laserdisc, you know? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you would have it on Laserdisc, yeah. I always say, like, I don't feel old because of my age. Like, I know how old I am. Every now and then I realize how long ago a movie or a TV show came out, or I realize how old someone that I picture as a 30 or 40-year-old, and I realize they're actually 60 or 70 now. That hits me harder than my own age. I know my own age. I know how old I am. Other people being old, that's what hits me. It's just like, God damn.
So,
you know,
I want to do one more.
yeah.
A very rare Laserdisc this week.
Boogie Nights.
This is the Criterion version
The Criterion Laserdisc.
of Boogie Nights with the 5.1 surround sound. Look at the style on that cover.
I know, that is a great cover.
Like that. And then you open it up.
I thought it looked like a package. Sorry, I did not do that on purpose. I did.
You're really good at noticing big packages.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, okay. It's kind of funny. I did that accidentally.
And to say that of all movies, you said it about Boogie Nights, a big package.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, the big package that gets revealed at the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm doing a movie. One of my favorite movies.
All right.
Because, of course, and I cannot limit myself to 6.
No, go for it. Just however many you want.
So I'm going to start with Jenna Malone.
Ooh. Okay.
You might have to Google.
No, she was Dharma and Greg, wasn't she?
I don't remember. Maybe.
Air Force
no.
One.
Sorry?
Air Force One.
No.
Okay.
Oh shit! Yeah, her. Okay. I was thinking of Jenna Elfman, who's in
Oh,
Dharma
okay.
and Greg.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Next name.
Oh, okay. If I know Dr. Abigail, it's Sucker Punch.
It is not. No.
It's not Sucker
Oh.
Punch. That was literally what I was going to go with. I was waiting for another name.
I did not know.
I
I
am
did not
being
like
denied.
Tucker Smallwood.
Jesus, that's an embarrassing name to go through life
I
with.
know.
You're tucking and you've got small wood. Oh God! Speaking about a guy who's been in a million things,
Mm-hmm.
he's been in Star Trek.
He was also one of the species 8472 aliens in Star Trek Voyager.
Did not know that.
He was the admiral. Problems. It's like
Yep.
questions.
Okay.
Bring it to so. Problems. Give it to him.
Yep. When you're ready for
Yeah. No. Next name.
You got
Rob
me stumped.
Lowe.
Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe. He was awesome in Parks and Rec.
He was very good in Parks and
I
Rec.
fucking
Yeah,
love
yeah.
Very self-effacing role. That
Yeah.
one.
And Bad Influence. That's a really good movie with Rob Lowe.
No, I'm stuck.
These are all supporting roles.
Yeah, we're still supporting roles.
Okay, I'm going to go on to the next name.
Yeah.
Jake Busey.
Oh, Gary's weird son.
Yep.
Yeah, the one with the spiky. Oh, okay. No, it's not that movie.
Yeah. No, I mostly
Yeah,
remember him.
the first movie that comes to mind when you say Jake Busey is the one where they're killing bugs.
Yeah, Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I first think of him in too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And God, that's
Great
30
movie.
years old.
Yeah.
Great movie.
When you're ready for another
Yeah, I need another name. I'm just
Okay. Angela Bassett.
damn. Angela Bassett. And she's not the lead.
Nope.
Damn. Oh. I don't think-
We
Ghosts
are,
of Mars?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nope. We are starting to get close.
Yeah. Yeah. I need another name. I'm nowhere with
Oh,
this.
Madam Butterfly says, "Is it Contact?"
It's Contact.
God.
Yes.
Madam Butterfly.
Madam
fucking kills
Butterfly.
these.
If you're not on Google,
No, she promised she wasn't.
no. Yep, it's Contact. Yep.
Yeah.
And I still had 6 names to go.
Yeah.
Like for real.
You would literally have to
I
get
had
up to
Tom Skerritt, John Hurt, David Morse, fucking
John Hurt is so good in Contact, isn't he?
James Woods, Matthew McConaughey,
You'd literally have to
then
get
Jodie Foster.
You'd have to get to Matthew McConaughey and Jodie Foster for me to get it.
Really?
Yeah.
John
no.
Hurt and Tom Skerritt would have gotten it for me.
Yeah. I only saw it the once.
Or even just like David Morse and William Fichtner. Because William Fichtner plays the blind guy.
Yeah. No, I've only watched it the once, and that was 30 years ago.
Seriously?
I read the
You know,
book. If
Carl
that counts.
Sagan
Yeah.
wrote it.
I read the book. If that counts.
Oh,
Book was better than the movie.
I
It
mean,
was directed by Robert Zemeckis, wasn't it? It was a Robert Zemeckis film.
Robert Zemeckis.
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 Back to the Future guy.
Yes.
Do you know who I think is one of the most impressive actresses? It's Gillian Anderson. Do you know why?
Really? Okay.
Yeah, do you know why?
Why?
She played Margaret Thatcher.
Yes, in the
And
Crown.
she did such a good job that I fucking hated her guts. It was impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like-
in the Queen TV show, right?
Yeah.
The Crown. Yeah.
Yeah, The Crown. That's it. Yeah.
Yep.
And oh my God, if you've never seen it, the show Sex Education is hilarious. The central
Mhm.
protagonist, the teenager, whose mum is Gillian Anderson, who's a sexologist,
Yeah.
and it's so fucking awkward. It's awesome, and she's so good in that show.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got one. The chances are you might get it pretty quick because
Okay.
it is just full of big names.
Big
Absolutely full. So I'm going to start off low towards the bottom. Carl Otto Alberti.
I'm gonna have to Google that.
Sorry, what was that?
What was the
Carl
name?
Otto Alberti.
Is it-
Karl
Karl.
Otto.
Alberti.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I've got no fucking idea who that is.
Oh, you've seen him in a bajillion movie. If there's a
played
World War II movie and there's Germans in it, he'll be one of them.
What? How do you spell his name?
Karlotto.
OTTOAAB.
Otto.
Otto.
Yes.
Otto Albert. Okay.
My name is Otto, and I love to get blotto.
Otto.
Oh, that guy. He is that guy.
Maximilian Schell.
Okay, so we are talking
We're
an old
talking
movie now.
Nazis and
Yeah, are they all Nazis together? Is this
Yeah,
So
this would
far.
be something like
Maximilian. What?
Shell, SCH?
Oh,
I feel like this is a movie
That
where
guy-
they were all Nazis together.
war movie.
Oh God, I don't know.
Definitely a 70s war movie.
Yeah, that's what I reckon it is. I
If-
feel like it was one. Oh, what was the? There was an escape movie.
The
And I'm
Great
just
Escape.
right.
The Great Escape.
No, not that actually.
Um,
But was it The Great Escape?
No.
No. Okay.
You ready for another one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This might be a big hit. James Caan.
James.
Rollerball.
Caan. James Caan.
I should know this.
Who the fuck is
I've
that?
watched every single James.
What do you
Caan
mean?
movie.
Who the fuck is
No,
that?
Misery. You know Misery, the guy who gets his feet smashed open in Misery.
Uptown. How do you spell Caan?
CAAN.
C-A-N-N.
Oh, C-A-A-N. Okay. Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know him most as Sonny in The Godfather.
You
I
ready
see.
for
I
another
haven't
one?
seen that.
Yeah.
Ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big name, small part. Gene Hackman.
Oh.
Oh, fucking hell.
Sad
man.
what happened to him.
The Dirty Dozen.
No.
Uh,
I don't think Gene Hackman was in the Dirty Dozen.
Oh well, what war movie was Gene Hackman in?
Lots.
Okay.
The robbers with Bonnie and Clyde. Was it Bonnie and Clyde?
No.
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 Ready for
James
next
Caan.
one?
Yeah. Next one.
Robert Redford.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Oh, is this A Bridge Too Far?
Yes.
Yes.
Did we just do this like last week?
I don't know. I wasn't listening last week.
Angry? I think we did this last week. Yeah,
We
yeah.
did this last week. How could you get that far and not get it?
Yeah, no.
Because
I
I'm
don't-
having a fucking bad night.
no, I
Okay,
don't
leave me
think
alone.
the reason, because it was definitely like a 70s war film.
Yeah.
Okay. And Robert Redford was in A Bridge Too Far, and famously he was playing a senior officer, like a colonel or something, and he was very young. Robert Redford was actually older than the character he was playing was in real life, and everyone was going like, "Oh, Redford's too young to be a colonel or whatever," and he's actually older than the real person he was playing. And that was that. And that little anecdote was in William Goldman's book, Adventures in the Screen Trade. William Goldman wrote script for one of my all-time favorites, Princess Bride,
Yeah.
and
I've
Marathon
only
Man.
seen that once.
I've only seen it 100 times.
I didn't think it was that good.
Yeah, no, but it's a and that's fine. But yeah,
But I also thought the prequels were awesome.
yeah. I know. Did you get that, everyone?
The prequels are awesome. Official stance of the channel. The prequels were awesome.
Hey, Rottweiler dude, what do I think of the Nintendo Switch 2? I don't think anything about it.
No idea.
Yeah.
So I'm
You gotta
trying to line it
We
up
rush
around this.
to get to.
Get rid of some of the caves.
I thought, you know what?
What do we think
That area
about
had
the
a big-
Nintendo Switch 2?
That had a big cave in it.
I think it is just another console that doesn't really have much personality. That's the problem with consoles these days. They don't have any personality anymore.
I'm a PC gamer. That's what I think of the Switch 2.
That's the
I love
beefsteak.
game consoles, but ever since
PC Master Race forever.
after the PS4, game consoles lost their personality. They no longer have anything that's unique about them anymore. They're
Okay.
always. Oh, look, actually, no, I take that back. The Switch 1 had a lot of personality with the little joy pads and colorful things and stuff like that. They
Yeah,
had a lot of
Mrs. Angry is currently playing Diablo 2 on the Switch, the remastered version. I still have to play the Zelda games on that. Mrs. Angry's become the gamer of the household. I hardly game at all. She does a lot.
I'm 100% the gamer of the household. I'm gonna do a movie. I've
Yeah,
been
do it.
inspired
Yeah.
by Laura's World War II movie.
Yeah.
Which is a hint.
All right, all right,
So it's
all
a
right.
World War II movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start.
Saving Private Ryan.
Sorry, it's not
Saving Private Ryan. Okay.
It's not Saving Private Ryan. I'm gonna start with Gavin McLeod.
Oh God, he was. What was he on TV? Oh no, I have to look him up.
Yep.
Oh, the captain from the Love Boat.
Oh, it's
yeah.
absolutely not who I was thinking of.
He was, yes.
Captain Stubing.
Is that his name?
That was his character's name,
The
Captain.
Love Boat. Yeah. Okay.
I will move on since that was the
Yep.
Yeah,
first name.
yeah. If you're not getting anywhere with that, yeah.
Carol O'Connor. That is a man's name.
O'Connor.
O'Connor. Carol O'Connor. No Googling.
Negatory.
Oh, okay. That's fucking Archie Bunker.
Okay.
That was one of the biggest shows in the 1970s. It
Oh.
never made it to Australia, but
Oh, okay.
it was the American version of.
Oh, the racist show, the Jeffersons or something like
Yeah.
that, right?
No,
Yeah.
Archie Bunker. I think it was called All in the Family. That was the American version.
Okay.
of
I'm going
a
to take a
British.
stab.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Kelly's Heroes.
Yes.
I was literally going to do.
Nice
Kelly's
work on
Heroes.
Google there.
I had to look up his face. And when I saw his face, it's like, oh, I know now.
Fair enough.
He was
But
playing a wannabe Patton.
Yeah.
Yep. I finally remember the British show was To Death Do Us Part with Alf Garnett, reactionary bigot. And the Australian version was Kingswood Country.
Ah, yeah.
Everyone wanted to have
Was
comedy.
Kelly's Heroes the one where Donald Sutherland pretends to be a general?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the lead is Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. Donald
I remember that
Sutherland,
one. That
playing
was
like
okay.
a beatnik tank
Yeah.
driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I've watched it a few times because it's like a 1970 film.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
It's a great movie, and I
Yeah.
remember like rewatching it with a friend. That's probably when I was at college, so in the 80s, watching it on video, and with all the various actors going through, and we were like, "Holy shit, that's a young Harry Dean Stanton." It was just like the number of people who were much more famous after that movie who were in that movie is wild. But I certainly didn't pick it from any of those. You would need to get
I
a couple
only
more
said two names.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's clicking away on Google, so
I'm just doing. I only do it to see the faces of the people and go, "Oh, it's that person." Okay. All the that guys out there.
Yeah, if I was running the show, I would have said no, Google. If you don't know the name, you'd miss out and guess the next one.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're not the boss of me.
You can do what you want to do, but yeah. I think the
No,
rules
no,
should
that's
be
all good. I love it.
at all.
Right, I'm gonna.
What time is it?
It's after 11.
It's 11:20.
And although that's early for a party night stream,
You calling it?
well, I'm just going to start packing up.
You know what? I did Bridge Too Far. There's a funny little moment in there. So you know the bit where they got the where they're going across the bridge.
Yes.
And it's where the first fight goes on. And he throws a grenade and goes in the pillbox thing, explodes because there's misses it, whatever. Anyway, so one of the actors, and I can't remember, he played it wasn't M, it was someone else in the James Bond movies. He was regular as one of the people that sends Bond off on a. He might have been the the secretary of something or other. Anyway, so so in A Bridge Too Far, he plays the commander of the guy commanding a guy, and he goes forward and throws the grenade. The funny thing about it is he was in the battle in World War II. The actor was in the battle, and he played the guy who threw the grenade.
Oh wow! Okay.
Cool.
So in the at the actual battle, he threw the grenade, and he was told to by his boss. And later on in the movie, he played his boss, tell him to go.
Okay.
Nice.
That's wild. That is a pretty wild bit of trivia.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know one of the actors that he's always been with a group, never really that much on his own, is Edward Fox. I love Edward Fox.
I've never heard of him. Where did Charlie go?
Charlie just disappeared. Might wait and see if he comes
back. Did you know that Viggo Mortensen broke his toe when he kicked the helmet in Two Towers of the Urukai after the Rohirrim burnt the bodies and he thought the hobbits were dead?
Oh, okay. Do you know he broke his front tooth in one scene? Like someone hit him with the pommel of a sword or something.
Really?
Yeah, and he broke it in half.
Yeah, okay.
And
nice.
In the extra features on the disc, there's a picture of him manically grinning with us. And the people are all saying and he said, "It's fine. We just stick something in there." And no, Viggo, we will we'll helicopter you out. We'll get you
I think I remember.
Yeah. We'll get you to a dental surgeon. And he's going, "No, we can just figure it." And they're like, no, dude, we will get you a dental surgeon. It'll be fine. The extra features on that is, I
haven't
feel
watched
like I
them
need to go back and watch it.
I haven't watched them since they came out.
Yeah.
So
And just
the Viggo Mortensen broken toe bit is such a meme at this point because everyone knows that and everyone is constantly pointing it out to me.
Yeah.
As if I wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also thinking a bit with
you can get someone made a hoodie, I think, or a long sleeve t-shirt.
Yeah.
And it's got DYKTVM BHT did you know that Viggo
broke his toe?
Broke his toe. It's like the acronym of the entire sentence.
Okay. Yeah.
And then Lord of the Rings on Lord of the Rings symbol in the back.
I'm reminded. My favorite movie is called White Nights. I probably told you about it before. It's a dance movie. It's Mikhail Baryshnikov and Gregory Hines.
I was about to say Gregory Hines is in that, isn't he?
Yeah, Cold War drama kind of. And so at the start of the movie, there's a plane crash. And bear in mind, I'm kind of into planes, right?
Right.
So, my favorite movie, I'd watched that movie 30 times or something. And then I got the DVD. And it's got the director's commentary on it. And the director is married to Helen Mirren, who's in the film. And she couldn't stand him at that time. She thought it was awful.
Where's Charlie?
Anyway, so the plane crash. So what they've got a plane has an electrical problem. It has to land. And so it's a 747. And it hits the runway and then, crashes at the end. You know, ball of flame from one of the wings, and it just splats on the ground. Undercarriage goes. So I thought I didn't even think about it. So
Oh no!
what they did for the movie, they couldn't like just find an old 747 because they didn't exist. They were all like frontline stuff still.
Yeah.
So you can't just go and buy, like a couple of million and buy yourself a jumbo jet.
Mm.
So what happened was they got a 747 to do a touch and go, and then they took a withdrawn 707, a significantly smaller plane, and they built a hump on it. And well, of course, if you know 747, the pilots sit really high up.
Yeah.
Whereas this is a 707, so they had like a little vision slit, like a little ninja gap, so the pilots could see out, and they crash landed that. And I'd watched it 1,000 times, knowing about planes, and I didn't know until the commentary that it was like two different planes. You know. And another thing that came across, which is something that came across last week. Something that popped into my mind last week. So I was in my karate class, and one of the sensei, one of them was being demonstrated on, and the other one was watching, and sort of the other one said, sorry, I didn't see that. Can you do that again? Because he's like getting his friend hurt for the lols, And so it reminded me of another piece of commentary in White Knights, where so he was saying, the director was saying that when it comes to making movies, actors can get a little bit despondent and bored, and ironically, that's how they managed to get William Shatner to play, to act properly, because when it was Star Trek 2, William Shatner kept sort of like acting like an actor, not acting like a human being, and so the director had take after take after take, didn't even always have it running until he got bored, and then he would start acting like a real person. So it was kind of an amusing little trick to get William Shatner to act like a normal person. Anyway,
I'm shocked at someone saying William Shatner's a bad actor.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway, so in the commentary, and again, it reminds me. So in the commentary of White Knights, it's like actors can get a bit bored and whatever. It's hard to get them to, if things aren't going quite right, they lose focus, and that can be a problem. But when you're dealing with dancers, they are absolutely focused on getting it right, and they'll do it again and again and again and again. Repetition is the core of becoming a great dancer, so they're happy just do it again and again and again. And he quipped and he said, it's an amusing thing that that choreographers are sadists and dancers are masochists. It's a relationship built in heaven. That was such a funny little.
It's a similar thing with music directors and musicians.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I just noticed Charlie was in the chat. He disappeared off screen.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed what we've been playing with here, Charlie. Look at this incredible packaging of Total Recall.
This is the special edition that I bought off eBay a while ago.
And look, it comes out. It's
it's
Mars.
Yeah.
And you probably can't see it on the thing, but there's even like the face in Mars there.
Yeah. And I bought it because it's got Arnold Schwarzenegger's commentary.
I was about to say the extra features in this are wild.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
I bought it.
Have you ever seen something like a bulldog or a Staffordshire Bull Terrier, like pulling at a rope or something?
Yes.
They sound exactly like Schwarzenegger when he's in a fight scene.
Yeah, he's not very articulate.
Yeah. Well, he's just like.
That is a very fun movie.
Oh yeah.
The Verhoeven movies are very funny.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger
and
Verhoeven
together. Yeah.
In as the commentary,
Oh,
and Schwarzenegger's like making jokes,
Yeah.
and like cool anecdotes,
Yeah.
and they're explaining the movie
Yeah.
and the
well, he's a funny
breakdowns.
guy.
Yeah.
Safa, no, I actually drove here, and
Are you okay to drive?
yeah, I've stopped drinking long enough ago.
Yeah.
That thing, it was just hilarious. It's like coming up on 11:30, and I'm
Yeah.
more sober than I was at 8:00.
Oh, we were half cut.
Just one really strong cocktail.
That cocktail was
and
2 cocktails.
Four samples of cask strength
Yeah.
whiskey.
Oh, just the samples. I had to stop.
Yes.
I had to stop because
Well, they were all like 55 to 65%. Safa, light traffic, I'm assuming so. I don't know.
I mean, at this time of night, you
Probably.
might hit a bit of traffic through the city,
Possibly.
but
I don't think there'll be a
outbound,
lot.
no, there won't be
No.
much.
No. So-
I never noticed the face on Mars till
just
right now.
Just now. That's
Right
awesome.
now. I've had this for years.
Oh, Hope for the Elderly. I was going to say that too. I reckon Arnie's high point is True Lies.
True Lies was amazing.
I fucking love that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
It's just perfectly set for him,
Mhm.
and everyone around him is really
Yeah.
good. Everyone's really good. Jamie Lee Curtis elevates everything.
Do you know what? I think that's actually her best role.
What's his name? Fucking Arnold. What's his name? The
Tom Arnold.
Arnold.
Yeah.
Come on.
Like,
Yeah, he's good.
He's a douchebag.
Oh yeah,
but
he's a piece of shit.
in real life, but he actually does really well in the movie.
And the dialogue
And
so
Bill
good.
Paxton's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dialogue's so good. And probably my favorite because Charlton Heston is the tough head of the thing, and they've got their little sidekick who's their tech guy, and they're showing the video of the crazy terrorist, and Charlton Heston's like, who is this guy? And the little tech guy goes, they call him the Sand Spider. Charlton Heston goes, why do they call him that? And he goes, we think because it sounds scary. It's such a dumb line.
Yeah.
But it's perfect.
It's a comedy movie, isn't it?
So many good scenes in
Yeah.
it. The interrogation scene when he's on the truth drug.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, really? How are you going to do that?
Yeah.
First, I'm going to use you as a human shield, and then I'm going to stab you with a scalpel.
Yeah.
And how are you going to manage that? I broke out of my handcuffs.
You know my handcuffs? I picked them.
Yeah. and even like that first bit under the truth serum, like, and Jamie Lee
Oh,
Curtis just
yeah.
goes, is it working? He goes, Harry, are we gonna die? And he goes, probably. And she goes, oh my god, it's working.
Yeah.
Do you know? I think that's her best role in a movie. In my opinion.
Oh god,
That's great stuff. But I think
she is
you know,
very.
she went from the kind of panicky wife to being quite strong.
Yeah.
To be short.
Although, if I have to nitpick,
Yeah.
firstly, an Ingram Model 10 submachine gun will not discharge if you
Oh, the way that it bounces and fires.
down the stairs. Will not do that.
No gun will.
Well, I mean, this particular model submachine gun designed in the US for the CIA
Yeah.
will not do that.
Yeah.
It will just not do that.
Yeah.
Secondly,
Yeah.
Harrier jump jet
Oh
will
god.
have run out of fuel long before it, like when it's hovering,
That
it
uses a lot of
basically
fuel.
has like 5 minutes of fuel, tops, fully loaded.
Yeah.
No.
Like-
It's not the fuel. It's the water to cool it down when it's hovering.
Well, that too.
Fuel can last for a good while. I mean, you know, it can do a 2-hour patrol no problem. You know,
Yeah,
so
like-
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, going forward, but hovering, it uses a fuck ton of fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but the main one is water because it uses water to cool it, and if you can't hover for that long, otherwise it starts heating, and then the engine starts doing naughty things.
Every time a Harrier jump jet goes on one flight, it takes 1 man month of servicing to get it back out.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
Hello, Heine. By the way, I'm going to go home because I have to get home. I'm on the other side of town.
And I'm going to enjoy cuddling my cat and just in the silence of being home alone.
And I'm going to
and
wear.
not have to people anymore.
I am going to wear the Luigi hat all the way home as I drive home. Hopefully to the astonishment of passers-by, and maybe I'll get stopped by a cop.
You should put that creeper on your like side window or something.
Just put it against the window.
Yeah, on the back window.
Yeah, that could work.
I'm gonna pull up pictures of my crush on my phone and
and think about that.
Go into the bedroom and
yeah, all right,
and turn the lights down.
Alrighty.
I just finished last thing. So I've had bad shit going down, but I don't want to talk about that. I'll just depress you for the rest of the your evening. But I will tell you a good bit of news. I am now a blue belt at karate.
Oh, nice. That is good. All right. Yeah, no cherry. I don't have the whole bar set up here, but we had a couple of drinks that were yummy, and Charlie sent me like a shit ton of whiskey samples.
The thing that I thought was in there was not in there.
Oh, okay. So, Charlie lied to Abigail at some point?
Through song.
Lied through song.
I hate it when people do that.
I've got one last thing to say. So I've narrowed down the time when grammar began to start sucking badly, and I lay the blame.
I remember Grandpa told me about that actually. Sorry.
I'm gonna blame it on Culture Club when they used 5 commas before the word chameleon.
I still prefer. I know when Grandma was sucking badly because Grandpa would complain about it.
I'm sorry.
Refusing to react to my awful behavior.
I don't get the joke.
My grandma and grandpa.
Oh God!
Grandma started to suck badly because Grandpa would complain about it all the time.
Get out!
I know it's time. It's time to throw me out.
Yeah, no, you're done
with that. That's a.
Oh God!
Oh, so HomefortheLDly saying the thing you talked about was delayed.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
We'll see. Alrighty. So
sorry, if I gave anything away.
No, it's okay. You'll take care. I'm probably not streaming again until Tuesday and that, but have fun in the meantime. And